What's going on?
Nothing. Long time no see.
Happy Friday. So, pull up the chat.
Okay. Let's see who's here. Pajama ready.
Yeah, we said on our Wednesday night stream that Friday was going to be a pajama party.
If we made it at all, and here we are.
And here we are. Perfectly Linnell, she said, hey, my first time watching. Welcome.
Who's that?
Perfectly Linnell.
Oh, okay. Welcome. You're all welcome. Perfectly Linnell.
Lillian DeVille, I have my PJs on already. And we're like, we're going to be comfy.
Yeah.
Yours are cute. I'm definitely taking them once this is over. It's a teddy bear. And I'm Eeyore. Which is so far from my personality, but it's cute.
Yeah.
Alright. Is it cold in Connecticut? These past couple of days, no. But
it's about ready to be.
It's about ready to be.
It was like for a while, right?
It was
and then
cold.
It went back.
And then it went back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today I've been like kind of hot all day.
Okay. Let's see. Let's move the ugly pink cup. Okay. And find another cup for November.
Hi from Oklahoma. Hey.
Okay, Oklahoma. Let's see.
Let me see, Naja, I'm going to keep the live on, go wash my hair really quick, then come back in style while watching. Second time watching.
Why not?
Hey.
Why not?
Right, you might as well. We're going to be up here.
I know.
For a while.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing some deep conditioning Tuesday, like doing that live, perhaps, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were going to do that live for a certain reason.
We'll see.
Y'all,
On Tuesday.
we'll see
on
why.
Treatment
Tuesday. Yeah, we were going to do that live on Tuesday. Hi, in Texas, it was in the early 40s. Oh,
wow.
Snap.
Okay.
Texas gets that cold?
I was going to say, I didn't know Texas got that cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi from Baltimore. Hey, all right, everyone start telling where you're from.
Okay,
We got Baltimore.
And come out of hiding so we can see all y'all.
Ashley, Harriet. Hello, ladies. You guys look cute. Thank you. I love the ears. They're floppy.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Maureen Wilson. Hey, girl.
Hi. Yes, we were here on Halloween. We said we'd come Friday for our pajama party live. Okay, so let's see. Sunny, Ohio. Curly hair tails. Hi from Sunny, Ohio. Hey from New York City. Curly Girl 582. Hey.
I just used Cream of Nature coconut milk wash and go. Lillian DeVilla.
Oh, okay.
You want to do that again before your time's winding down.
I do, because I said that
again.
To me that was going to be my #1 pick for 2018, and then came in that detangler by the Cantu. What was it? Detangling, whatever cream.
The Cantu Curl Activator Cream.
There we go. The night starting out with me not remembering things. Curl Activating Cream. Okay, and so that out of the whole year of 2018, that coconut milk was holding strong. And then a few weeks ago we did that video, and I'm like, wow. So now I have to test the two and see. But I think Cream of Nature's gonna pull it out, but we'll see.
We'll see. Let me see. Sybil Jeremy in the house again. Hey.
Heavenly Me.
Hi from the UK, Corley Brown Girl. What time is it there?
Okay.
I know sometimes when we get our UK people popping in, it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Dale Patrick, first time joining the live when it's actually live. Welcome.
See, hey, curly hair, also from Ohio.
Okay.
Ohio. Hello from Michigan. Michigan.
106 Andy chilling this Friday from Boston. We know that. I know. I took your little thing on. I shared it. I don't think I shared it yet on Facebook. It was so cute. The Boston Red Sox, the navy in the back with the little Red Sox. So cute. I just haven't posted it. So I'm not like really a sports fan, but it was cute. Somebody might like it in the fam.
Let me see. Is it Anisha Jessup? Hi. Happy Friday. Hey.
Okay. That's a new name.
That is a new name. Girl, you new? Or are you just coming out from the shadows?
Take Curls 14. Hello from Louisiana. Poor Take Curls was suffering with her tooth pain. How's your tooth pain doing?
Oh my gosh, I've had such tooth pain. Oh my gosh, speaking of that, the past like couple of days, it comes and goes. So my molars are definitely growing in, and it stopped for like 2 months maybe, and then the past couple of days, like this side of my face, it just hurts. Like it hurts my mouth and like up into my nose, and it hurts.
The Tylenol didn't help?
It did.
It did?
It did. I can like open my mouth and talk now. Yeah, you told me to take some Tylenol, so now I can talk. But no, they're definitely growing in, and it's just like
Plant-based foodie. Hi, Wednesday was a good time. It was. We had fun.
We had fun.
We had
way too much fun. That was fun.
And then the party continued once we got off. Like, I don't know what, I said something, and it was a line or a lyric back from a long rapper song. Who remembers Rapper's Delight? Sugar Hill Gang. Okay, I said something in that song when I went upstairs, and then I'm like, a hip, a hip, okay. And then I'm like, okay, so I'm like, okay, we gotta find it. So then we Googled it, we found it, and then we were like saying all the lyrics.
We definitely had some type of like dance party upstairs for like
another
half hour after live.
She's doing much better.
Rapper's Delight is old.
It sure is.
Ma, you knew every single word. You were dead serious.
I did.
You were dead serious.
And I didn't like they had a cut version. They didn't have the part when he went over to his friend's house to eat and the food was just no good. He said, I mean, the macaroni salad, the cheese on much, and the chicken tastes like wood. I'm like, where's that part? Where's that part? They cut it. So we got to find that version.
No,
so,
I got the version. There was two there.
You did.
I clicked the first one, which was like 3 minutes. And then the second one's like 7 minutes.
So the song went on and 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 on. I'm going way back. Yes, Vanessa and Bristol, way back.
Yeah,
I think that song was out when I was 13. So way back.
Oh, yeah, that's way back.
Yeah. We all knew that, every word to the song. Yeah. Okay.
There was no school today, and my baby is sick, so leggings all day. It's been comfy.
Aww. Okay.
Why was there no school? There's no school on Tuesday, right? Tuesday's voting day?
Yes.
I feel like every time we turn around, there's no school.
I know.
Adam was like, there's no school. I'm like,
every time we turn around, the kids are marching around.
The grocery store.
Grocery store, like, in a lot. Like, not just one or two that would make us think they were sick. No, there's like a gang.
There's like a ton.
A lot of parents, lots of kids. I'm like, where are all these kids coming from? And it's always a day off. But, you know, that's how it happens, I think, in the beginning of the school year. It's like all the holidays, the Jewish holidays, the President's Days. They combine them now, Lincoln's in Washington, but it was like a lot of days off initially.
106, Andy, that's like an open question. So she says, what do we think of R. Kelly listening to his music despite his reputation separating the man and his art? I don't really listen to R. Kelly, but like I know that can go for like Chris Brown, people like separating like the person from the art. I think it depends. I don't know. Like I'll bop Chris Brown every now and then. Like, I don't.
Was that you? The joke you and Spencer had like years ago when you were like, you kept laughing about that R. Kelly in the closet or
he did that, but no, he had some other type of allegations, and I guess I don't know, she's asking like, can you separate the music from the person? And I think it just depends on what's going on with the person. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but I feel like people can separate like the music from the person.
Perhaps, like when they say, like, do you mean like support them? Do you mean go out and buy their music, or do you mean just listen to it? I never even thought of it really.
We don't listen to music like that. People we listen to aren't controversial, so there's not an issue. Like I don't bop R. Kelly. I don't really listen to R. Kelly.
And I definitely don't like Star Watch and see what everybody's doing. I'm on my own business. I really don't care. You know, I'm not into anybody that much that I am following their life. If I like their music, I like it, and I really don't know the inside story, how they came about. I don't know. I just like, okay, I like this song and I'll listen to it.
Okay.
But I never know the backstory. July Alba, I've been loving the Miss Jessie's multicultural curls. Yeah, that's a good wash and go. We love that one.
That is a good one.
Sorry, I get home and walk into my building, and lo and behold, my neighbor has a package at her door from Tupperware.
Oh gosh.
No way. Did you take it? Did you confiscate it?
That's so funny.
Tupperware tonight for my M&Ms.
Lost Tupperware?
Yes, it's Tupperware. For my M&Ms.
Oh snap, it is Tupperware. we literally just have Tupperware just hanging around the house.
We do, it's Tupperware. So I thought for the occasion I'd bring Tupperware tonight. Now this was the baby bowl back when Adam, I think, was a baby. So like he's 19 now, definitely 20 years old. So here it was. And then I think it came with like a little plate, little spoon. This was it. And then the little cup. And they all had like kind of like this little ridgy thing on it. And we have a navy blue one, and then this was the pink one. Yeah, see, still hold strong.
LoriAnne, is the lemon cream curl mix butter your favorite? I'm trying to decide on that one or the strengthening one.
Okay, yeah, the smell of that one, and yes, I always gravitate towards that, that citrus.
But it's the butter. We've never had the butter, but you love the smell. So you love it in the moisturizer.
But I don't think the butter, I don't want to smell like citrus on my body, so I like the unscented.
The unscented butter.
Yes, even though my mother's going to be the proud owner of it very shortly. But for the hair, I like that. I think for the summer, now I'm going to start getting particular and Lori-ish. for the winter,
Glorious.
I think I'm going to switch. I wanted something a little bit more winter smelling. The citrus is absolutely my favorite, and I always called it the green one. But now that I'm really kind of like into CURLMIX and I kind of understand it now more, I could switch a swatch, but still I think I still kind of hold out, right? That green one. But I think the lavender is kind of pulling up next to it. I just like the scent of it. It's very mild.
Are you guys still feasting on Halloween candy?
You're asking them, or you're asking?
If you couldn't even hear me, oh my gosh, I had a whole bunch of Reese's stuck to the top of my mouth.
Do you guys have any dieting tips?
You do. I hate going on a diet with you.
I don't diet. I really kind of, you know, guys, I'm not a foodie, so it's not necessarily that I diet. I just don't eat a lot. Like I just really don't.
But when you do eat, you like it's like spinach and and egg whites.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to go on a
And
diet with me because you
peppers.
will suffer. You will completely suffer.
And you do like Weight Watcher TV dinners,
Yes.
which are like nothing
Yeah.
to
But as
eat.
far as like prepared meals and I don't calorie count. I don't do that. That drives me crazy. I might flip it over and see how much fat it has in here, and I'm like, okay, this has quite a bit of fat. I guess I won't be eating anything more than this today. So it's really like a crazy diet, and somehow over the
Hi,
years,
Jan.
it's just managed to stay together. But I really don't have any dieting tips as far as like what I eat and what I don't, and work out when I can.
TaylorAnne, okay? Okay. Shit, I would be starving. Like, yeah. The TV dinners literally are like 4 bites of food. And they make it sound so good. Like, it's a lasagna. It's ziti with Alfredo and broccoli
I love
and
them.
chicken.
To me,
And I'm
they fill me
so,
up.
they give you like this much.
They absolutely
so
fill me up because
hungry.
I just I always say I eat to live. I don't live to eat. Some people just live to eat. They wake up in the morning like ding, 8 o'clock, time for breakfast, then lunch. Oh good, 12 o'clock, time for. Like, I just don't eat like that. I do not watch the clock and live my life to eat. I just don't.
What's a juice cleanse? You only drink juice?
Pray saying just only 3 days, though.
I was thinking of going off of meat. I swear meat, like, just hasn't been agreeing with me lately. Like, chicken, like, I'm over it. So I'm like, let me try, like, no meat, no steak.
I have to eat 2 TV dinners or 2 Popeyes. That I can't, like you go to the store, you buy 2 Weight Watchers, then just don't do Weight Watchers
don't.
then. The idea of Weight Watchers is to eat 1 and push away from the table. Like 2, I can't deal with 2.
Okay, you can't. Yeah, no, you can't. One day I was like, I'm hungry, I don't care. Like, I was like, rip it open a second while I'm starving. This did nothing for me.
Right, I know. I'm like, I can't do that. I can't watch that.
Like
I can't watch people that, well, am I allowed to say Starbucks anymore? Like I didn't know, like, what's the controversy over that? I heard something, some rumbling, but, like, you can't say it. But anyway, I'm going to say it. So, you can't drink Starbucks. Back in the day, I guess when it was popular, and just gulp it down, like, in 5 minutes. Like, you know, it's a day, it's a drink you have to savor all day. You don't spend $5 or $6 on a drink and just gulp it down like it's Dunkin' Donuts. In my opinion, I can't
like
deal,
it's Dunkin'
I
Donuts.
can't deal with somebody coming out with a Starbucks and just downing it like it's junk. I can't deal with that.
Have you guys tried the Design Essentials Curl Stretching Cream? I'm testing it out now to compare it to Diva because it's expensive.
I love Design Essentials.
Was that what we have? The stretch
Curl
cream?
stretching.
No, I think we have the gel.
We have the foam.
Some type of
we
gel.
have the gel.
Cream gel.
We have the leave-in, and then we have the lotion. I love Design Essentials. The almond and avocado line. I don't know of another line
Wait, yep.
that
Wait.
I've gotten.
Oh, so you're just drinking juice. I'm vegan but want to restart. It's already juiced for you. 6 juices a day, different kinds, and yeah, drink plenty of water. So yep, you're just drinking juice for 3 days. Okay. Is that what's happening?
Is that like a cleanse? Did you say it was a cleanse?
Yeah, it was a cleanse.
Okay.
It's like fasting.
Good evening, Chicky Pot Pie. I've done the Green Smoothie Cleanse by J.J. Smith several times in transition to modified cleanse. So, a lot of people, somebody explain what a cleanse is. A lot of people do that. They do
It's
this,
supposed to cleanse your system.
and by just drinking juice.
Juice, like, I'm on a diet until Thanksgiving. I second that motion because it's going down. Thanksgiving and the 7 days after. Okay, how long do y'all let do you eat Thanksgiving leftovers? What's acceptable in society? For like how many days? No, like Thursday to Thursday?
No. Thursday
No?
to Thursday, no.
You do like Thursday to Monday. I go
Yes.
until the food's gone.
Okay.
That's how long I go.
No,
Like
Thursday to about Monday.
who said 1 day? Angela Marcinkovich, no girl. No.
4 to 5 days. Is it Millie? Is that how you pronounce your name?
I would say at least in the black race, we got to get plates for at least 3 days,
I'd say
right?
a week. Jan, so Thursday to Thursday, Jan? No, that's too much.
I'm with Jan. I'd
Yeah.
say like a week,
Yeah.
right? A week.
Going till the food is gone too.
A week. See all my weak people.
Yeah, but people in the house don't eat leftovers, which me and you do. But my husband,
Spencer, no.
kinda.
Spencer, no.
He
Adam
don't even
definitely.
eat
Adam doesn't like
Thanksgiving
leftovers.
dinner
That's why he
at
didn't eat those peeps. He doesn't like second day things.
Really?
Yeah, you gave him the peeps after we had him on that live, and he didn't eat them. He doesn't like that.
Okay, that's weird. All right, so so those that don't eat leftovers, that's why there's more for us. But then there's too much more, you know, for us. Like we can't possibly eat
After
that.
Saturday, I'm done. You're done by like Monday. Tuesday's pushing it.
Monday, Tuesday's definitely pushing it. I start looking for trouble. I start picking through to see fur or something.
No, I definitely need about a week of my macaroni and cheese and my collard greens. I do get a week. Oh, and then you make succotash and
yeah.
green beans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All like the sides are always left, and
Yes.
there's a pretty hefty like amount left of everything.
Day, I'm over it.
Oh, no,
way.
girl.
Like the next day is even better. That's why. But see, the thing is, I start cooking that Tuesday, and so that by Thursday the collard greens taste really good. You can't start that on a Thursday because they just taste brand new. You have to have those flavors in there. So mind you, they started Tuesday, so now Thanksgiving's already 2 days. So taking it for that's ridiculous. Taking it to the following Thursday, I can't do that.
But did you die though? Not yet.
I probably wanted to though.
But you don't. So basically, you eat them for a week then. If you go to that Tuesday.
I said Monday.
Oh, you said Monday.
Thursday to Monday.
Okay, 6 days.
Ish.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Yeah, succotash is what, corn and lima beans?
Corn and lima beans, salt pork,
Yeah.
back, whatever you want to call it.
Salt pork is where it's at. Like, everything tastes funny if you don't put salt pork in it.
Yeah.
At least when you make it.
And
like,
bacon doesn't taste the same
No.
to me.
that salt pork is where it's at.
Yeah. But there's salt pork and then there's fat back. It's like two different. I think fat back is better than the salt pork. Hormel salt pork with all that pink meat and the fat. Okay, it's good. You get the idea, but I think you need that good old white blonde fat.
Yeah.
And that's fat back. That's what you need.
We don't make collard greens or mac and cheese. I've never had collard greens.
I'm going to Mama Lord.
You know what I don't eat is chitlins. Won't do it.
Oh, they don't make no. And I know it sounds silly and ignorant. They have you tried it? No, I've never tried it. I was over someone's house one time. They had a deer meat and just try here. They had a fork. I don't like to be force fed. As an adult, as a child, I just no. Like you don't know. You don't know until I know. I just the idea of it. I know. Okay, so and as a kid, you felt intimidated when people used to say that. You know, you don't know until you like, and you were forced to eat things that you felt like barfing up after you swallowed it. So now, as an adult, nope, I don't want it. Never tried it. Sounds ignorant. Don't care.
You never tried chitlins?
Don't want it. No.
Because we definitely went to a Christmas party,
No.
and they had them there, and they slapped them on both our plates, and I thought we were both taking it for the team.
Nope.
Okay, so I tried it, and
I spoke. See, I'm an adult. I said no, thank you. No.
Okay.
But you haven't tried it. No, I have not tried it. And
listen,
I don't want to.
I made a beautiful plate of food. It had the meat, it had the fixings, it had everything. It was gorgeous. And then the lady was like, you know, try the chitlins, and she took them and slapped them in the middle of the plate,
Yeah,
right?
she's like, she said just a little. It was a little bit, but all the juices, all the smell.
Yeah, no, I tried it. I didn't like it. The smell, I didn't like it. And now it was like, it was all in with my macaroni and cheese and my meat and my collard greens. The whole plate had to go. I threw the whole plate away. I was like, I can't. Nobody told you to stick them right in the middle. I was like, I can't. I need a new plate of food. I can't do that.
Hi, Motiqua. I can't take this.
I'm not eating Bambi. Say, my 22-year-old son is like you when it comes to Thanksgiving food, especially with the mac and candied yams.
My dad is from the South and would cook a whole raccoon, and my mom would order pizza. That's
What?
Yeah. I can't open this.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have it like exploding everywhere. Like just little bit. Alright.
Okay, just a lot of rules for someone who couldn't open it. Why don't you just rip it from the side?
Because I like to have it perfectly open.
Do you typically do that?
Yes, I do. Actually, I don't get that kind. I get the kind that has like the seal lid.
All right, Mom, you're getting it from the side.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm getting nervous. Okay, I want a whole lot pouring out.
So chitlins, Angela, is pig intestines, right?
Yes.
Jan fixes his own plate. I don't take suggestions.
Not me. Don't fix my plate. Don't let me experiment on Thanksgiving. I know what I waited for all year.
Are y'all fixing your man's plate? Do y'all do that?
I know what I want. I'm not experimenting on Thanksgiving Day. That is not the time to experiment.
Hi, FH Nurse Mom.
Okay, what's our favorite side dish? Pick only one.
Collard greens.
Okay, let me think.
Collard greens.
All right. I think stuffing. Stuffing. Yeah. Because macaroni and cheese used to be a thing when I was younger, like you couldn't get it a lot, but now that I'm older, we literally, people say macaroni and cheese is a side dish. No, macaroni and cheese in this house is a
Shanae
whole
Parker
meal.
said dressing. Dressing, what's that? Like, what's dressing? Like salad dressing?
No, it's like, is it stuffing and gravy and, what is dressing? I don't know.
Mac and cheese. And then what I do is I take hot sauce and I put it over the entire plate.
Oh, it's stuffing. Okay.
Wrap it around.
All right, so
all the hot sauce. Oh, yams. We had some good yams last year. Those yams were the one.
So it was a Shelly, is it Deslandes?
Oh,
hi, MADCURLS beauties.
Dressing is stuffing kicked up a notch.
Oh, dressing is stuffing kicked up a notch. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, so stuffing is my favorite too. I don't know, just seems like to go with everything. But it used to be a novelty when you could get those layers. Like, you know how to make macaroni and cheese. This is not Kraft macaroni and cheese.
It's in cranberry sauce.
This is not my version of every night dinner macaroni and cheese where you make the pasta, boil it, drain it, and then cut up cheese, Cracker Barrel, and put it in the microwave and melt it. That's macaroni and cheese. Every night, that's dinner. All right, but Thanksgiving is when you layer
Bake it.
You
Yeah.
need the noodles, the cheese, the salt and pepper, the noodles, the cheese, the salt and pepper, the noodles, the cheese, the salt and pepper, and then all the cheese, and then you take the egg concoction, the egg and the milk, swirl it all the way through, up and down as much as you can do, and then put it in the oven, 350, and bake it.
And just watch
That's macaroni and cheese.
Woo, and that, woo,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving. So
Yes.
you don't get that all year. That's Thanksgiving.
That's Thanksgiving.
But that used to be my favorite, but because I eat macaroni and cheese all the time, it kind of tastes the same to me. There's a little slight difference, but mac and cheese is mac and cheese now.
Okay,
being an adult.
Girl. All macaroni and cheese is not made the same.
No, everybody can't
Like
make
there's
it.
like that Velveeta stuff.
No.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is, but.
And bacon, yes, say it again. Jan's gonna have an open invitation.
Who doesn't bake it if they don't eat it? I make a bomb vegan mac and cheese bake. Ooh. Yum. I'm not a turkey person really. I like ham. There has to be ham. I made the ham last year, right? Or I prepared it kind of.
You did.
I stuck all the things in it, the cloves, and then you stick all the pineapples on it, the cherries.
Okay, Jada said, hi ladies, I was watching your Halloween broadcast, but my power went out, and I'm glad to see you guys again though. I know it wasn't like a debate at the end, whether we were coming back Friday or not, and then you were like, that was a treat, and then we had to explain what a treat was. I said a treat is something that's special, so why should they be penalized if we were there Wednesday and we don't come Friday? Because it's supposed to be a treat, so then make it a treat, so it's a treat. So, but it still did not cancel out Friday, I felt. So that's why...
the law had spoken.
Right, that's why we're back tonight. Because I'm like, if it's a treat, then doggone it, make it a treat.
Yeah, and like Lily and Neville, like if I'm gonna do turkey, like it has to be the dark parts. I like the dark meat, and then I love all the skin. Like I'll take all the. I love eating skin. Like when people do like baked chicken or fried chicken, like I love the skin. Like I don't know.
Turkey is dry. Okay.
It is.
I don't want that dry bird, that dead bird. I call it everything, guys. You know me. I just don't. I know it's symbolic of Thanksgiving and all that, but turkey is just not my favorite thing.
No.
I want ham.
Yep.
Basically, I make a plate full of sides. That's what I like.
That's what we do. There's like this much meat and everything else is sides.
Okay, right. Me too. Yes, okay. There was no debate. Y'all know Fridays don't get canceled. I'm like, I know you're like, why are you pretending to actually take a
poll?
Yeah. Yeah, like
I think Jam was like, is that a serious question?
Right.
Because I'm like, you guys want it? He's like, that's a serious question.
That dry bird, that bird is so dry. I don't know why you like the dark meat. To me, it smells very gamey. It tastes gamey and wild.
I like
that dark meat.
It's the part that has flavor though.
Yeah.
Because the rest of it's like dry. I'm like,
okay, all right, it's too hot. I can't. All right.
I'm like trying to chew it, and it's just like
stuck.
That's
too much now. That's cute. We'll
maybe it's the way you cook it.
What do you mean?
Like,
what do you mean exactly?
Because maybe if you cook it less, it won't be as dry.
I don't know.
But
I put it in a browning bag and throw it in the oven.
That's all you do. You like put powder on it, and then like you or flour.
Yeah, and then I don't put flour on it. I put flour in the bag. You have to shake the bag up. Then you poke little holes. Then you slide in the dead bird. Okay, and then you tie it tight.
But wait, you put the vegetables in it.
Yeah, the
you
celery
put like you chop some celery and some carrot. I love those too. I'll eat the celery and the carrots.
But that's the only way I know how to cook turkey. I do not know how to cook turkey like in a roasting pan.
We know.
Like Betty Crocker. Nope, it goes in a browning bag tight, and wish it luck. Okay, and many years I have no luck. Okay, it comes out dry, overcooked, raw. I mean, it's like your guess is as good as mine how that turkey will come out that day. So,
but
1 year,
you nail it with the sides though.
1 year had to be no more than last year or 2 years ago.
Like, I think it was 2 years ago.
I bought the bird, okay, Tuesday, frozen, trying to save money, not trying to get fresh. I'm like, oh, it's all the same. They froze it when it was fresh, it'll be okay. I think I bought it out on Monday. That was way too soon. Okay, by Tuesday, it was pretty like thawed. Wednesday, definitely thawed. Thursday, Thanksgiving. But by Thursday, okay, my mother's like old school kind of. She's like, Lord, let me see that. And she smelled, this bird is fine. Put it in the oven. Put some vegetables on it. Put some salt and pepper. It'll be fine. I did not touch that bird that day. I said, I'm not trying to get salmonella. Y'all have at it because I don't want it. It was sitting there since Monday, and no. I saw all them all slicing it and cutting it, and I just sat and watched. It was going to be the first to vomit, okay?
We all survived that year. Because I figured it's going to be in an oven, and like all the bacteria, whatever that could possibly have been there, would get like cooked out, right?
I don't know.
Is that how it goes?
I don't know. I was not trying to be sick and laid up.
Oh, I saw a good Tasty's video where they like deep fried a turkey. That looked really good. It looked like chicken.
Yeah, some people do deep fry it. Yeah, I mean, that's America for you. Like, how to make something low-fat fat. You know, fatty, like a low-fat turkey, and then you can fry it. But they say it's delicious.
It looked good,
yeah.
But they were like, do it outside. Like, you could set the house on fire. Like, there was like a whole bunch of rules.
It's the best fried turkey. I want to try fried turkey because I've seen it done. I've seen it
says here in Puerto Rico we eat rice with. Does that say pigeon peas? Pigeon peas and turkey. And Thanksgiving.
Pigeon peas, that's the Puerto Rican beans and rice. So we get the pigeon peas,
oh.
Like those green peas that we always
get.
Yeah. Right? They're green. Okay.
I don't know, some of you guys follow me on Instagram, but I got played the other day when I went to a Jamaican restaurant. Apparently they played me. All like the people who were like Jamaican and who knew about Jamaican food were like, yeah, you got played. So I went in there, it was my first time there. And we were out, and I'm like, I really feel like Jamaican food, so I like mapped the place, and I'm like, oh, there's one like 2 minutes away, I'm gonna go, and I had the good reviews or whatever, so I walked in, and the guy was like, you know, it's your first time here, it's your first time here, and I'm like, yeah, it's my first time here. He's like, well, I'm gonna hook you up, so I said I want a brown stew chicken with some rice and some cabbage. That's what I asked for. He's like, I'm gonna give you the hookup, so I thought the hookup was gonna be like a discounted price, or he was gonna give me more food or something like that. It wasn't a discounted price, it wasn't more food, so I really don't know what the hookup was. But anyway, when I got the food home, I opened it, and it was not brown stew chicken at all. It was
brown stew bones.
It was brown stew bones. Like, everything I picked up was a bone, and someone said I got like there's different parts of the chicken. Apparently he gave me like chicken back, because there was definitely like a vertebrae or some type of spine in with the bones. And I had about this much meat once I like tried to like saw the meat off the bones, but it was all bones, and the whole thing made me nervous. I'm like, I'm gonna choke on these bones, but I don't know what the hookup was. And he gave me chicken backbones,
and you thought you had the hookup, and then you felt like so like they took you for a fool. You're
they
like, oh
did.
My God. Like, you really thought that they liked you. They're really gonna give you the hookup, and if they said it was something called like it was like a joke on you kind of thing.
Yeah, they were like, oh wow, he played you. Oh wow, and like people were like, you need to take that back. You need to take that back. Then be like, like no. And I was like, no, because like the guy in there was kind of aggressive, and like at first he wasn't giving me my food unless I gave him my number, and like there was a really heavy like language barrier there between us, and the whole thing was just making me nervous. So I just like took the food and left. Then when I got it home and I noticed it was wrong, they were like, you know, take it back. And I was just like, I'm sick of the whole thing. But yeah, he gave me, it wasn't brown stew chicken. I don't know what it was, but it was bones, and I was just highly upset.
Yeah, can you say as a whole, anybody in the chat that is Jamaican that can speak to that? Jan said Jamaicans are very aggressive. Like every like race and nationality is known for something, and so that's your experience. Are there any Jamaicans in the room that speak to that?
He was going to Jamaica, and he was like, we can be pen pals, and he's like, write your number down. And I'm like, no. I'm like, why don't you write your number down? I'm like, and I will hit you up. And he's like, you're not gonna do that.
It sounds like a Yelp moment. Give him the hookup, right? I'm sure you won't be determined.
But I don't know, and he was like, when he was like flipping it up or putting it up, he's like, you'll be back every day you'll be back for this. Like, no.
So Allie B, so you're Jamaican then. She said, I don't think that I'm aggressive. Okay. Jamaican people stay with an attitude. That's just how they be. LOL. Okay. I know that they're proud. They have they make that distinction. I know when I was in college years ago, there was a Jamaican guy in the classroom, and I was Black, African American, and I thought that we were going to be simpatico kind of thing, and he made that distinction. He said, "No, I'm Jamaican. Like, you are what you are, but I'm Jamaican." I'm like, "Well, we're Black." No, they don't. Do you guys not consider yourselves like Black, or it's a different kind? They make that distinction. They don't want to be grouped in with African Americans. At least that guy did not.
I went to Jamaica and people are very friendly. They aren't rude, but they talk a lot. Okay.
Well, nobody can talk more than me, right?
I know you talk so much, yeah. Love you so much.
Right. Bless my heart.
Bless your heart.
Right.
But I'm ready to go to sleep. You come in, you're like, Tay, are you awake? And you'll just sit, even if I'm asleep, and you'll just talk. Like, even with my eyes closed, like, sleep, you'll just talk.
Yeah.
Like,
I always just text people in the middle of the night, "Are you awake?" I get so excited when somebody's like, "Yeah, I'm awake." I'm like, "Ooh, talking buddy."
I live in West Indian area in New York City, Jamaican, and only Jamaicans I've known have been a little rude. They're very prideful, it seems. Okay, talking a lot is in every nationality, yeah.
Yeah.
Where I live, yes, Lori, it's the same as what you're saying, yeah.
I mean,
So I don't know.
It
was like overwhelming, and like I've been in like different Jamaican restaurants before and stuff like that, but this was like a whole different experience, and this man was just like bam in my face, and then he gave me lousy food on top of it.
That's how you always wonder how I go into a store and I come out and I know everybody, how long they've been married, how many kids they have, what trip they last went on. I mean, I know, you're like, "Ma, how did you learn that you were just in line for like 2 minutes?" I'm like, I just turned around and started talking. So I think when I see people, I try to see the common bond, and I try to find it. So I think when I was in college and I found that guy in there, to me, he was Black, I was Black, and I just felt like, okay, we're both Black, but he made that distinction. Nope. You are you, and I am me. And I'm like, oh, okay, so there will be no simpatico here in this year, this semester.
Okay. Naturally, Natalie says, "I'm Haitian, and we kind of distinguish ourselves from American Blacks, but I still consider myself Black."
Okay.
Okay. I'll call MADCURLS fam, we'll handle him. And sometimes you have to be careful, like, because, like, I've, like, told the story, but I didn't say, like, what the restaurant was, but you have to be careful how you treat people, because you never know when your name's gonna go out there. You don't know who you're talking to, who has a platform, and so he really gave me a bucket of bones, and, I don't know if he thought he was being funny or what, but...
And speaking of a platform, we have it tonight, and we're gonna talk about this car, okay? This Jeep that was stolen, that was recovered, and Geico, okay? This is ridiculous. Here we are minding our own business, literally, with that Jeep stolen out of our personal driveway. And the runaround right now, we are putting out so much money to retrieve that Jeep that we certainly do not have. It's absolutely insane. Still haven't gotten it back. They gave the impression that just to go get it checked out to make sure everything was okay, but they kept it, and I kind of like didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know that they were reviewing it to fix it. So then they fixed a few little things that were on it. But it's such a convoluted kind of a thing, because we owe the 2 car payments, as you guys know. When it was gone, and had been gone for 5 months, in order to get the title of that or give the insurance company the title or something, we had to make like those 2 payments. Geico made the 2 payments, and then it was recovered. We never got the payout for it. Now we got to pay them back those 2 payments. Like, who has $1,000 sitting around? Okay, who has that? Nobody. I don't. We don't. So now they fixed it, and then we have to pay for the deductible plus the 2 car pay. I mean, it's a nightmare. Oh, see, this is why thieves need to be in jail. This is why. That has caused my life a heartache.
I just don't understand why.
I will have no mercy.
Why we have to put out so much money for like a situation that we didn't cause. Like, the car was just sitting in the driveway, and now like you guys are shelling out so much money to get the car fixed, to insure it. Like, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Like, what's insurance for when you finally need it? Then they penalize you for it.
Yeah, Asia, my mom's car was stolen back in June, and it just popped up like 2 weeks ago, and now like you guys had to pay to get it towed from where it was just chilling at. It was just chilling in the mall parking lot. So you had to get it, pay for it to be taken from that lot to the police station, and then you had to take it over to like a mechanic
authorized dealership to make sure everything was okay with it.
And so like there was a few things wrong with it, so they fixed it, and now it's like, okay, here's your bill for what's wrong with your car.
And everybody has a deductible, and it's okay if you get into an accident and you're responsible, but I'm not responsible for my car being stolen.
Yeah.
But it still had to be checked out, so now we have to pay that deductible now. And then on top of it, because Geico made the 2 payments because of the whole title thing, now we got to pay them back those 2 payments in order to get the title to the Jeep that is mine, that it would have been sitting in the driveway minding its own business. And it's
the
just
thing
still
that was a mess for me that you told me this morning was that now that because basically your car is a liability, like your insurance could go up. Like that's not your fault that they stole your car.
Now it's pegged. Now the VIN number is pegged as like a stolen kind of a car, like a car that thieves like. So now it's costing almost twice to insure it now.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
Insane. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Crazy. No mercy.
You did when you were speeding off in your car from the police station. You're like, you know, call me anytime. I'm available to press charges.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no.
Because he was.
I'm like, where's that man?
Then.
Let him pay.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't he pay for something?
Yeah. So nope, it's still not in the driveway yet.
No, Asia, somebody saw it. They kept seeing the same car just sitting there. So finally, I guess someone called the police. Like, this car's just been sitting in the same location day after day after day. It hasn't been moved. And then when they ran the plates, they realized it was like my mom's car. That's stolen.
Yeah, it's Nicole Nelson. That's what we should do, because this is just robbing, rooking people. I mean, we have been with Geico for well over like 10
All them lousy
years.
commercials with that little Geico thing. They don't do nothing.
Yeah. So
I'm like, what do you have insurance for except for this reason? Like,
exactly.
I don't get it.
God help if you need it. So now my poor little, you said it's almost like it has a little felony against its record.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's
that's a felony on its
now.
life.
Nobody wants to insure it.
Nobody wants to insure it.
It's a high-risk vehicle now. That's a shame.
Like,
because I said, I understand that language, because red sports cars cost a lot to insure, because it's like fast, speed, you know, just hair blown in the wind. I mean, red sports cars, okay, so they are very hard to insure. But a Jeep? Wow. But now the poor little thing has been pegged as like a car that's worthy of being stolen, so now it's hard to insure it.
Which, it was just sitting in the driveway, just minding its business, and then this whole thing popped off, like, everything out of our control, and now you guys are, like, just shelling out money for, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So people are, like, naming different things, Liberty Mutual, Esurance. You totally need to get a different quote, because, like, Geico was busted. Busted.
Okay. Hey, what did you use in your hair?
Oh, yeah, so what we used in our hair, that video is going out tomorrow. We did Nature's Little Secret. We blew the dust off of our Instagram brand series on our channel.
Another series.
And we added that to our Instagram brand series, Nature's Little Secret. They're a, what are indie brands? Like little small brands? Would it be an indie brand?
Independent, yeah.
Independent brand, yeah. So it's like a small little black-owned company that's like up and coming. So we did that. What's in my hair is the custard from that line, which I absolutely love. This is day 1. We literally just finished filming maybe like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Before we finished at like 7. So, yeah, no, I love this. You guys are going to see that tomorrow.
It would, that's awful. They should make a special allowance for the situation. That's what I thought. You know, every man for himself, you have to speak up for your own. But no, they weren't hearing a thing. They were not, and so I could not pick it up from the place where it was kind of like looked over and repaired, the little dings here and there, because they said they want those 2 car payments that Geico made. And I mean, rightly so, but back to back like that, like, yeah.
It's like at least maybe 2 months apart. Like, turn them back into car payments. Give us a month and then give us a month.
Yeah.
Like,
and then having to pay to reinsure
yeah, Geico is
it.
no good, but they got the most commercials. You see a little gecko walking around.
Yeah.
Like, no. Can you install a GPS in your car if it doesn't already come with one? I feel like you can install anything in a car, right? Like,
yeah, I would think so. But I don't know. We use Waze. Like, I just put my phone on the seat, put my location, and and actually, if you plug it in with the aux cord, as you call it, you hear even though it gets to be a pain in the neck after a while, you're listening to music.
I think that's like a find your car kind of thing. For some reason, when we're driving,
I thought GPS was directions.
No, I think it's like see, like the tracking the car, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So for some reason, when I drive Dad's car, when I get out of the car, like if I used a map, my map will say parked car on it, like, and it'll have the location where I parked the car.
Okay.
And I don't know why my phone does that now with like the car, but it knows that we were driving and it knows where the car parked, and like it has like parked car on the map where our car is. So I think that's kind of like tracking. Some sort of tracking. I
track my car. If I'm in like Christmas time, I forget where I park my car. I'm at a mall and I'm there too long and I forget. And so I keep my iPad. I guess, well, y'all know where I am, at a mall. And then I always bring my phone, so if I can't find my car, I track my iPad, because Apple hooks up all the devices. So I'm like, where's my car? Where's my car? Okay, let me find out where my iPad is. And one day I literally walked the walk to find out where. Well, I'm like, there's my iPad and there's my car. I'm like, Tay, I'm lost. You're like, Mom, you're not serious, are you? I'm like, I'm lost. And she's like, I'll be right there. But by the time you got there, I figured out to track my iPad through my iPhone, and I found my car.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I was like, you know, I can't find the car. We ended up finding it. So, Sybil Jeremy said, how do you guys feel about some YouTubers who like to put excessive amount of ads? I guess as a YouTuber now, like, I know how, like, the whole thing works, so I don't mind it. Like, making videos is a lot of work, and so if that's how they're getting their coin.
We talked about that the other night. I think you can click out after 5 seconds. Some say that you can't. Some said that they could not click out. I watch, and if I like that person so much, I'm so engaged in the content, like my drama channels, I just, literally it comes on, and then before you know it's 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, click out, you know. So, unless it's something I'm interested in, and it never really is.
And, like, their content's good, so.
Yeah, I just keep
They're getting
watching.
money for what they do.
I think it was a new thing to me when it first happened. When you find a YouTuber that you like and they don't have commercials, and then they start putting commercials, you're like, oh, brother. But then after a while, you like the person so much, you just get used to it. And so that's how I felt when we did it. I'm like, they're going to scream and holler. I'm like, but like us, they'll get used to it. Because if you like the content, you like the people, you have to realize that it's a job. You have to realize that they have to make their money somehow. And so that's just the name of the game on YouTube, you know. So I didn't get used to it.
When people put it on like every 5 seconds or every minute,
yeah,
that probably
that's
annoying.
Excessive. I know, Adam,
but I mean, like
Adam basically, we asked Adam because he's like, don't be putting 20 commercials in the first 5 minutes. But that's ridiculous.
10-minute video, you got 15 commercials. Don't do that.
So Adam's like, how many do you have in there? We're like, well, maybe
like
3.5. And he's
in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's like, okay, all right. Hey, DW, Texas. Yeah,
you gotta hit the stores that were selling Halloween candy, because it's probably all definitely on sale now.
Yep, because at first I had a bag of M&Ms, and then I saw the sale M&Ms, and they're a little bit different. The colors are different. So the regular M&Ms have the orange and all that. These just have kind of like...
Those are like the holiday ones.
These are the holiday, so they're just like yellow, brown, and red. And burgundy, it looks like.
We appreciate you, Millie.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, Adam came for us. He was like, don't be those people.
Adam, please. But I appreciate Adam because he knows social media. He understands, he appreciates the whole social media. Some people just don't understand when you say you're a YouTuber. They're like, what? But Adam totally gets it, and I appreciate that.
FH Nurse Mom, she's dead serious with those M&Ms. We eat M&Ms every day.
Every single day.
Okay, sorry.
Replacements.
Eat and Review has asked this multiple times, so we're going to address this. She said, big chopper transition, what did you ladies do? I transitioned my hair completely, for the most part. Well, it fell out, and then I transitioned it. So it wasn't really a big chop, because I didn't go straight down to, like, my scalp. But it fell out a lot, but I mostly transitioned my hair.
Okay.
And you've always...
I'm 2 years into my second big chop. 10 years ago when I first went natural, I transitioned. Little by little, cut hair, little by little, little by little. It took me about 8 months to get all the relaxer out, and then my hair was fine. And then about 2 years ago, my hair got really damaged. It was medication I was taking. It got really damaged, and I tried to salvage it, save it, put all kinds of products in it. It just was not salvageable. So I had to big chop. That was November 2016, and this is a grow back from that big chop, which won't go much longer. I liked it. I got used to it. You think it's the worst thing in the world when you have the big chop, but it wasn't. I ended up loving it. And when I cut it, it was like maybe shoulder length, and I wouldn't go back now. I love the length it is now. Actually, it could be a little bit shorter in all actuality, but
yeah,
it's okay.
For me, I went natural in 2010. Basically, so from about 2010 to like 2013, I transitioned my hair, and then from then it just kind of came into itself. But to really grow out all of my relaxer and heat damage and everything that was in my hair, it took about 3 years-ish. I did not get haircuts in between all that time because there was no natural movement. I didn't know what to do. All I knew was that I wasn't dyeing my hair and I wasn't putting relaxers in it, so I just let it do its thing, and it completely grew out. I don't know where the hair went. It must have fallen off, shed it off. I don't know where it went. I didn't get it cut off though. And then I got my first actual haircut last year, 2017, because Because my hair was basically, my hair looked just like this before I got my hair cut. I was shocked the other day. I was like, wow, my hair completely went back to the way it was. Yeah. But last year in 2017, I got my hair cut to about here, and I got bangs and everything, and it completely grew back. All my bangs grew back, and my hair grew back to where it was. So,
all right, so we see Zoe the Aquarius is back. It's been a while. They're back. Ellen is late. Sorry she's late, but she's here now. Let's see who else has stood out in my mind while you were yapping.
Sorry, so you got to tell your story. I didn't get to tell mine. I see how it is.
It's time to say hi and greet the guests, girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Timmy Rodriguez says, "Oh yes, let me go out and get candy corn before it's all gone." Girl, no one's getting candy corn. I
wanted candy pumpkins
there
tonight.
was more candy corn out there than anything else. It was just boatloads of candy corn.
I even saw a bag that looked organic. It was called gluten-free candy corn, and it looked a little bit different. They were all kind of like pastel, but it was the yellow, the orange, and whatever the other, and the white. Like the light, it looked just like candy corn. It was a little bit larger, and they looked. They said they were gluten-free. They looked almost transparent. By it's a Brox. B-R-A-C-H-S, how do you pronounce that? But anyway, it was by them, and yeah, all the candy corn was there, so they couldn't give that away. And then I remember all of our conversations. I'm like, maybe I'm done with candy corn for the season. But they had the candy pumpkins, but that was just too much sweetness. But I'm like, nope, let me just stick with my M&Ms.
See, take curls, see? She said, LoriAnne, I see you can be bossy too.
Yes, I've been exposed.
Exposed.
Candy corn has gluten. I don't know, Tanetta Church, because the bag that I saw said gluten free. It was like it make a distinction from the normal Brox candy corn.
It's Bragg's?
It's B-R-A-C-H-S. How do you pronounce that?
Oh, I don't know. Taylor Rodriguez said only like Bragg's. B-R-A-G-G-S.
Oh, there is a Bragg's, I think. There's another
okay, just make sure you're not getting stuff wrong.
I'm not, girl.
Okay.
Here we go. Time to Google.
Here we go.
To prove I'm not wrong. Never too far from the truth, I always say.
Casilda Harris, no, we haven't done that, and that was our first time. We just saw that this year, where like if you stack a candy corn, it turns into a corn on the cob thing.
I know, I thought that was so neat. I never knew that.
Mom is right, it's Brox.
Is it Brox? Brox.
Brox.
Okay, but there is a Bragg's too, right? I hate to bother, but please review Curl Essence. I know.
We have to get our hands on it.
Is there a deal? Q,
it's
right?
in the Q, yeah.
And who's from England? You guys say Q. That means in line.
These products cost money.
Yeah.
We got to get the line.
Yeah.
We got to get the line.
Yeah, we're not trying to buy. Y'all saw them product stash videos? Do we look like we want to buy more products? Okay, unless it's like really something that we just know, like the what's that say? Protoculture.
Protoculture.
Protoculture. We did that because that was worth it to us. But
this was in the back. There was a few people who recommended this. I think it was Colleen, but you guys were saying the Aussie. I don't know if I got the right one. The Aussie Instant Freeze Gel. I know like some naturals use this, and so I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is this good? Or is this like LA Natural?
That's what I said. I said, is that LA Naturals?
No, I think it's LA Looks.
LA
not
Looks.
LA Naturals.
Yeah,
LA Looks.
Yeah, LA Looks.
LA Looks gel, the one that has your hair crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is, Colleen. Yeah. Were you the one? I know you use it. You used it with.
Why'd you buy it? You said Colleen suggested it. I'm like,
is it Colleen? Am I pronouncing her name wrong? Is it Colleen? Colleen? CCJ. I definitely saw her with a picture. She liked it. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that gel alcohol free? Benzyl alcohol? Is that alcohol?
I know, because like our ingredients people in the room, they always say there's certain things that you can have in there. It's not drying.
It has jojoba oil as the last ingredient.
Drying. I don't know.
Water's the first ingredient though.
But Aussie, am I the only natural that doesn't care for Aussie? I am not.
Erica
went
west. Oh my gosh, LA Looks was my go-to in high school. My hair literally was frozen in place. My curls, so I used to texturize my hair. I didn't really use a relaxer as like a relaxer to have my hair bone straight. I used it as a texturizer, and so I would like put LA Looks gel all over my hair, and they would just be stringy and just hard. Like I would turn and like all my hair would come with me.
Why is my chat not moving?
Because no one said anything.
Oh. I'm at 8:53. You're at 8:56.
Oh.
Not moving.
Maybe close out and go back in.
Let's see.
856. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. It's busted equipment for
I don't care for
busted
Aussie.
YouTubers. I don't.
Putting gels dry the hair. Not when you use like a leave-in with it. Some gels aren't drying. Like the Uncle Funky's daughter, Curly Magic, isn't a drying gel. I love the Aussie Co-Wash and the Aussie 3-Minute Moist. Those have amazing slip. But so you guys are suggesting like a leave-in with this? I was thinking about doing it for
any specifically
mix it up. Any mix-it-ups with this? Y'all, let me know.
No, it's not. I'm not like not into Aussie because of silicones or anything curly girlish. I just never was drawn to that. Y'all know I'm bougie, so when I first went natural, I was not trying to get anything off of store shelves. I could walk in the store. I always had to do designer things. So, but then am I the only one that has never really did that? You love that Aussie Co-Wash.
Yeah.
Not only, but that that conditioner.
We're stacking up a bag of empties. And I have about 5 Aussie products in that empty bag already. Like, that's all I use is Aussie to wash my hair for the most part. And definitely the 3-Minute Miracle. 3-Minute Miracle. Is that what it is? Definitely. Yes.
Oh, Alexis Johnson's, I'm trying Uncle Funky's daughter, Curly Magic, with curls to go this weekend.
Oh, that sounds like a good wash and go.
Okay. The curls to go leave-in?
Yeah, Kia Lammy. I'm definitely not going to one and done this gel at all. I had no desire to do that with this Aussie gel.
Yeah, no way.
No.
Yeah, that's ramen noodle time.
Curl Activator Lotion. Definitely use a leave-in with it.
Okay. Curl Cocktail. Oh, Curl Cocktail and Uncle Funky's? Okay. That's interesting. Let us know how that turns out. That's pretty good because like that's a nice thick substantial one for the winter. So instead of using like the leave-in, that's good. All right, I'm curious to know how that will turn out. Okay, Mango Dip and Bounce Curl Light Cream Gel is my absolute go-to. Yep, Mango Dip Sotanicals.
Yes, Bounce Curl Gel.
Y'all peep Sotanicals at Mad Curls video. Our 5th one that we put that we said it worked.
Yeah, we got the email. Did you all see that?
Does Sotanicals have us here? But I like the fact that you click on it and it takes you to
I was
Mad
like,
Curls
wait a minute.
page.
I'm like, did you send an approval email? I'm like, wait a minute, like this us? But like when you click on it, it takes us to the YouTube video. So I was like, okay. But
people probably aren't expecting to hear what we have to say because we're just talking about everything and you know how we talk, everything and nothing.
Yeah.
And
probably between that video and the other 2 that they linked, ours is probably the longest and the one that like rings around the whole.
Yeah. I was talking about
before we get to the
loss,
point.
and I wasn't bothered in that video. I said, do not worry myself about forgetting things. I said, best that I better not even remember it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth remembering.
Yeah. So we talk about everything but products. And as we're styling our hair with Sotanicals, we love that wash and go.
Yeah, that's why I think we said it was like the best one. I used the Blaze Glaze and the Frozen Dip and Grip. It's amazing.
So
hey,
Angela got
Harley
some pizza.
Hughes, our Ireland friend, is here again.
Oh,
hey.
okay. And let me see, is it Teria Allen said, yes, so Sotanicals products are $9.99 until tonight. I kept seeing that sale. And then they changed the packaging for the not sauce. They changed it for a lot of the products to like this yellowish, brownish, greenish. They're like 6-year anniversary, but they just changed the packaging. You know how Sotanicals are really into packaging, and so am I. And I was just like, uh-oh. It looks different, the packaging. I don't have it. I don't own it.
Is it Ina Ade? She said, Wet Line Extreme Gel. Can you review that? I actually looked for it today. It's like, just like to see it, because I know some people were talking about it. It's like this gel that you would like never think to kind of buy, but apparently people are liking it and it's
Wet
good.
Line? Is that
called
the name
Wet
of the
Line?
line?
Yeah.
CCJ, what happened? You received your replacement, the Afrotastic, and she got the large size because she liked it in the small size. She got the large size because when you like things, you want to like double it. So she got, and it had an awful smell to it, and so they were going to replace it, and so you received it, so then what happened?
Uh-oh.
We're all waiting.
Right. Kaimani, I think international shipping for most of these companies is pretty outrageous. Like the Camille Rose Creamery store, someone wanted to buy it. It was $10, but the shipping was like $45. Like, it was something ridiculous.
Okay, it took forever and like 8 emails. Well, their shipping takes forever. Like,
yeah, their shipping
once
takes
you know
6.5
Soultanicals, you
years.
know, and they know, and they admit it, and they say they're trying to get better at it. So when that happens, who knows? But did it smell better? I want to try something from Soultanicals. What would you recommend? What she's talking about, Afrotastic
The
deep conditioner.
Afrotastic deep conditioner is good.
Yeah.
What else? You love the knot sauce.
Love the knot sauce.
Detangler.
Yeah. And we didn't quite make the deadline because we only have 2 heads. Even though we could say we have 1 head, but we have 2 heads. And so we got the that pumpkin detox and haven't done it. Maybe for Thanksgiving. Oh, wet line, find at Walmart and Sally's. Thank you, Shelly.
Okay.
Thanks for the shout. This is so cool. Could you guys try homemade masks? We shout everybody. We love shouting out, folks. You never know when you're going to be called, so stay woke. Call everybody out.
Homemade masks. We want to try some DIYs. I think we said in our video today, we were like, we should try some DIY stuff.
I know.
See what we can whip up.
And we said to you guys, give us some recipes.
Some recipes.
Some people really get into it. Bananas, mayonnaise, eggs. So some avocado, aloe.
Yeah, no, CCJ Soultanicals shipping's pretty bad. So that's like, that's what we really don't order.
I never did.
We don't get excited about sales because the shipping takes forever.
For her to finally send it a week later. Wow. Yeah, nope, that was in our first or second video we talked about that shipping, and then they made a blanket statement. Everybody was laughing because they're like, we know it's because MADCURLS talked about that shipping, and we know, I mean, the timing. It was no coincidence.
I think after our second video, they put an email out. They were like, okay, let's put an email out. Yeah.
So they did, but their shipping is awful. They know it. They admit it. But their products are great, especially their conditioners. So you have to kind of like deal with that. And if you like it well enough, I didn't want to deal with it. I did not like it well enough, I like it well enough, but I didn't want to deal with that when they had their sale, their shipping, their moving sale, and they were just giving liter sizes away of things.
Yeah.
I just did not want to wait because they said that they were not going to ship almost for like a month later. Like they want pre-orders. And then I'm like, their shipping is awful as it is. Now they're telling me they're going to ship a month later. Now that's going to be a month from that day.
Yeah.
So I did not want the product
or like anything that was like pre-order. Like I'm like, they already take forever.
Yeah.
So when you guys like email us and be like, Soultanicals has a sale, like we're 9 times out of 10 never bothered with the Soultanicals sales just because
they tell you
take too long.
What they say is their disclaimer is during high like traffic time, during sales, during promotions, expect tack on like 10 more days. So who wants to do that? It's not worth it to us to do that. So nope. I'd rather just get it and pay a little bit more for it. Those sales don't excite me because that shipping is forever.
Gail, Patrick, where are you from? She said she found the creamery store on the ground.
No way.
At a beauty supply store.
Do you guys do oil treatments? I would love to try.
Brooklyn? No way!
Putting Jamaican black castor oil in my hair. We don't do oil treatments necessarily, but I did do the castor oil challenge years ago when I was trying to grow my hair, and it does work every single night like clockwork. I would put the castor oil in my hair, Jamaican black castor oil, every single night, and in 3 months, my hair definitely grew. Yep.
I don't know if the chat's lagging, but Jolie says people buy candy corn out of obligation, not love. That's so funny. Or maybe just think it's like October, like I have to buy candy corn just because it's October, it's the thing you have to do.
Yeah. Obviously, is it Kimani, Nicholson, right? And they're all sold out of the honey hydrate, which is what I want. That's what I did that video on the other day. I put the honey hydrate in with the pattern pusher by Curl Junkie. Great, great, great wash and go. I always want to try that honey hydrate, and we had it for like what, a year or so, and I just like the sensation of it. It warms up in your hand, and my hair was so moisturized. It got better and better. I think that wash and go lasted me about 4 days.
Ellen said, does castor oil grow new hair?
My hair grows in density. I explained 1 week. I said yours grows in length. I think people's have a tendency to grow one way or another, perhaps both, but I noticed that my hair just gets thicker and bigger, so I consider my hair growing in density. So it definitely grew in density, surprisingly to me, because I knew I was doing the challenge, but I forgot kind of like what I was doing it for. So one morning I woke up and my hair was just so thick, almost like unmanageable. And I'm like, oh my God, you're like, Mom, you've been doing that castor oil challenge.
Yep.
And that's when I realized, wow, it really works. It really does work. My hair really thickened.
Yep, Monique Danielle just said it's supposed to thicken your hair.
Okay, that's exactly what it did. It did.
The Curl Essence Co-Wash. What's that? Curl Essence. Who's Curl Essence?
May edge out Creme Restore. Really? Uh-oh. Have to try that.
Have you tried the Carol's Daughter Coconut line? Is that the one that has the coconut hair butter? Is that the coconut line? That's the cocoa.
We tried the cocoa
line.
The coconut? Is it a new line?
Curl Essence is Cara Care. See, there's Cara Care again.
Target was so ratchet. Okay, locally. We were in there today, and I was looking at the Clay Rasool masks. I was thinking about doing that for one of our
ratchet
treatment Tuesdays, and I love it. And so I was just like, let me just see, even though I have it, and I just like looking at it, and so it looked like it was like kind of like used, and I'm like, it can't be. It really, I wanted to see like that paper that you open it, you know, in the store, and they have that paper there, and then of course I would screw the lid back on. All right. Not only was the paper not there, if it ever is there, but oh my gosh, it was all dried and hard, and really like concentrated color where it had hard, and so it's supposed to be kind of like this grayish clay-like looking thing. It was all yellowed, and it was just like really gross. And I'm like, wow, Target takes probably returns and just throws them right back on the shelf.
That thing was like half used.
Yeah,
it was gross.
I was like, hey, you've got to see this. Come look at this. And I unscrewed it, and it was just like all dried on the side, and it was discolored. It was gross. That was clearly a return that they should have just thrown away. They probably asked the person, because that's what they do to me when I return something. Have you used it? If I say yes or no, they take my word for it. They don't even look at it. So that's probably what that was. They just took the person's word for it.
That was clearly used a lot.
Clearly used. Yeah.
Remember that Allicate Naturals oil?
So ratchet.
That was like half used. Like the oils are always used in the store. Like people crack the oils
People go
open.
in and style their hair. Yeah, the Allicate
in the
Naturals
hair aisle.
In the hair aisle. The leave-in, the plastic was off. And which oil was that? The Allicate Naturals.
The one that's like the salad dressing.
Oh yeah, yep. Clearly used. And they like Eeyore pajama. A Tia Horn.
We're having a pajama party tonight.
What's a must-have from Carol's Daughter's line?
That butter.
The cocoa butter. The cocoa. We did a one and done on it.
Butter.
I love that. That was last year. We found that. That was a great find. That was a one and done. But to me, the Clay Rasool line for moisturizing your hair, I have the shampoo, the conditioner, and the mask. And I normally don't do things like that. I normally like choose one or the other. But I like all three. And when I do the mask, I do all three: the shampoo and not really the conditioner, because I don't do that whole conditioner thing when I do masks. I go from the shampoo to the mask. But that, to me, that's a great line.
I saw Kara's Daughter at Marshall's. It's just me, or the bottle's so small. I would say the Carol's Daughter bottles are a little small. Little jars.
Yep, I grab my bottles from the back too. And also in grocery stores, I don't get the first one. They put all the old milk up front, and they put the one with the later expiration dates. Y'all know that.
That's very true.
Dig deep in the back. I start pulling milk out, set it to the side.
I hate it when it was my turn to stop.
Yeah.
Because you got to pull everything out, put the new stuff in the back, and put the old stuff in the front.
Yeah, nope. You have to go way in the back to get the milk with the later expiration dates. And definitely in stores, people just open up things, slap it in their hands, rub it, put it through the hair, screw the lid back on, and those things right in the front. I definitely reach in the back. Oh, Puerto Rico doesn't have a Target. Okay. Sad face. Jen said, I loved the black vanilla line when I first went natural. I was still relaxed when that came out. I was so excited that it was an African-American line in Sephora. That's when I first saw it. And I bought everything not knowing it was kind of like for natural hair, I guess. I don't know, because I was using kind of like more of the moisturizing things in relaxed hair, and those roots of mine were curling up. You know how roots get when it gets wet, when your hair is relaxed, your hair is bone straight, and then water hits the roots and it looks like this, and then the rest of it's straight. So I didn't know, and I was steadily spraying all that black vanilla spray because it was by a woman that made it, and I was so excited, but it wasn't for my relaxed hair at the time.
Atia, yeah, we did do the tropical moringa. So if you go to the YouTube search bar and type in like tropical moringa, MADCURLS, like it should come up. And you guys can do that with anything you're looking for. Like if you type in what you're looking for and then add MADCURLS to the end, if we did it, the video will come up.
The black vanilla made my hair dry, said Monique Danielle. The smell to me was just very gnawing after a while. So I'm glad that they came out with a whole bunch of other lines that I like now. That black vanilla, I just can't after a while. Millie said grabbing the products in the back. As she grew up, she realized why. Yeah.
Is this a Halloween costume? No, it is not. These are pajamas. Jammas. Jammy jams.
Yes, for that Connecticut cold. Well, tonight's not cold, so we have a fan blowing so we can have on fleece pajamas.
Oh, naturally, Natalie, I love the Prakashi nectar line too. I forgot about that.
Right.
That was one of my favorite wash and goes when I discovered it.
Oh, Jen, okay, I love the vanilla smell. It's very recognizable, as well as Shea Moisture's that Jamaican black castor oil line. And you know when somebody has that in their hair. And I kind of sometimes don't want to be identified by my hair smell, so I don't like those really strong smells. I like a pleasant one, but sometimes they're just like too strong.
Yes, he is. You took down the whole like Halloween stuff today, all the Halloween stuff.
Swoop, yeah.
And we brought what's his name, Checkers back.
I know, I didn't want to be too trifling tonight because I'm like, taking off this, so it's hot here tonight. I said we should be decorating for Thanksgiving, but we didn't. But at least we took the decorations down.
The Halloween.
Yeah. We almost were not going to because
you
we
put
just
the bag
didn't do
over
it.
there.
Yep, there's the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, Jada, that Maui Moisture Vanilla Bean did smell so good. It smelled so
did.
good. I'm sad it didn't work out. Really.
Yeah, that butter we were very excited about.
Although I did get like 4 days. I didn't wash my hair for like 4 days and my curls were intact, so it was a good wash and go, but...
Jan likes to smell like a fruit salad. You like to be identified by your hair smell? Like, I don't mind the Camille Rose smell, you know, like that bakery smell. I like it and I like when I wash, but I don't think it stays like that vanilla one by Carol's Daughter.
I'm with Jan. I like fruity smells.
You do?
I like
not
fruity
bakery smells.
I mean, I can do bakery smells, but I prefer to smell
I'm
like
saying
kind of
sweet
fruity.
smells. I don't mind it. Like Camille Rose to me is just enough. You smell it at the time you're using it, but you don't smell it all day. That vanilla, that black vanilla, you smell that all day long. And,
oh no!
Yeah.
Okay, so Asia's not a fan of the Blueberry Bliss smell.
No.
Yeah, it is kind of strong. That one is kind of strong.
Where's Adam? Adam got wheels. Well, not necessarily wheels. He got one of our wheels, and he's out.
My wheels.
He
that
like
just
really
turned
took
over.
to it like you and Spencer did not. He got his license and he literally drove like to school and everything. Now
I
it's
got
like,
my license and I drove to Boston.
that within what kind of a span of time? I'm talking like Adam did it in a matter of like hours, like in a day. Like I can't handle it, but I have to because he's child number 3 and he's like just his temperament's different. So he is not bothered. He gets in the car and goes. And I was so used to you guys being a little bit more tentative, but no, he got his license and he's on the road somewhere.
Yeah, he just keeps leaving. My car. That's the kind of sister I am. I can't stand the Jane Carter yellow line smell. Okay.
Oh really? I love that, the sunflowers.
Adios,
smell.
Adam. No, seriously, yeah. No, he literally just keeps taking the keys. I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm going to get food. Like, check his iPhone location.
Yeah, I think the Carol's Daughter repair line, there was like a line in between the yellow one, and then they came out with like kind of like a healthy hair line, which had a foam in there, which I liked, which to me helped my hair grow. That was another thing that stood out when I was trying to grow my hair back during my big chop days. It was the Camille Rose oil, that, I don't know, what that Adobe oil, I don't know, some oil. And then it was the Carol's, was it Carol's one that talked about Jane Carter? Oh, that Jane Carter, right? Jane Carter, I like the Jane Carter foam. It definitely helped my hair grow. But then I started getting carried away and wanted more from that line, so I got the co-wash, and oh my gosh, that smell. When I opened it, it smelled like, oh, like steroids, like sunflowers on steroids. It was too much. Not only did I buy one, I had to buy 2.
Sunflowers on steroids.
I had to buy 2. So yeah, that was,
where did it just go? I just saw it. Oh, is it Aunt Taria Allen? She said, thank you so much, Taylor. The Long and Luxe shampoo is so good. Yes, ma'am. Did you get the conditioner, too? The conditioner is amazing. The shampoo is amazing. Love it.
The Curls to Go gave me a massive headache. The leave-in, really, I thought it was like mild. Doesn't it smell?
I don't know. I gotta sniff it again.
Okay.
What gives me a massive headache is that rose peace rose from Shea Moisture and the Uncle Funky's Super Curl. No. Can't do that.
Yeah, I suffer from migraines, and like sometimes like you just barely can get past it, and it takes a while. I have to always kind of like go into like a deep sleep, and then you have to like kind of like sleep it away. Even if it's like 10 minutes, closing your eyes and sleeping, it'll get rid of it. And then I wake up, and then you over there smelling like you're going out to a club that night. Like I'm like, why? You know I'm suffering from why in the world all that body mist and like where are you going?
Oh my gosh, you never let me spray my body mist. Like obviously I get out of the shower, you do deodorant, and then like I'll spray my body mist, and you're like oh my gosh, like don't put another ounce of body spray.
I don't want to get another spray. I know I can't.
Like, I'm just trying to smell pleasant. Like, you never let me be great with my body mist. One day I did it, and you were like, where are you going? Like, we were going to the gym, and I'm like, I'm just trying to smell nice.
We're going to go work out. I'm like, why are you doused in all that cologne, that perfume? I can't take it.
It's body mist.
So, all right, what did it say?
Oh, Cantu gives, is it, Luis Gu a migraine? Okay.
Cantu, okay.
Cantu.
That coconutty, mildly Cantu smell, recognizable smell.
So plant-based foodie, I love the Bath and Body Works mist. I love the Japanese cherry blossom, the sweet pea, the cherry blossom, the cashmere glow. Those are the ones I'll buy. So now, since it's like fall, winter, I wear cashmere glow. I love that scent. So maybe that's a little bit more mild for you, but I know the Japanese cherry blossom's a little bit strong.
Yeah.
And
I love the cherry blossom. We all had our cherry blossom days.
You kept taking my scents. So I had Japanese cherry blossom, then you took it, so I'm okay, I'll do cherry blossom.
No,
then
I don't think I ever took Japanese.
Sweet
I like
pea.
cherry blossom.
Sweet pea. I had sweet pea. You took sweet pea. Then I went to cherry blossom. You took cherry blossom.
Guys, that was when I was in my 40s. I must have been going through my midlife crisis. You know, I was 40. I was wearing some little jeans, and the little hoop earrings, feeling myself. Okay, still like when you're 40. You're young enough to look young enough and look good, and when you're not like in your 30s, like a little awkwardish, 20s, you know. So 40 to me is the ideal age, absolutely ideal age. 41, I can even narrow it down even further. 41 to me was my best time, and so that's when I was doing all that sweet pea and cherry blossoms and all that, and yeah, I did take it from you. But then life goes on, and then when you get in your 50s, then you realize you're 50. It's different. I was told that there was a difference between 40 and 50, and I didn't realize it until I hit 50, and then you realize that there is a huge difference. Yep.
You just
realize
hit 50.
I hit 50. Yep. And you realize there's a difference. So enjoy your 40s. Don't mourn the 40s when you turn 40.
But either way, like I always have to spray my body mist when you're not in the room or you go somewhere or something like that, because you don't let me be great.
Girl. Not all that cologne perfume.
It's not cologne.
One spray all those mists.
Cologne is men's smell.
Yeah.
Do you like when guys wear cologne? Are you guys cologne fans?
I am.
Fans of cologne. What was I telling you today? Oh, I said it's November. Do people still do the no shave November? Like where guys don't shave their faces and they all go with like beards and stuff? And you were like, no. Are you guys here for a beard?
Amazing Grace. I stick to my philosophy.
I like cologne. Oh, here we go. People like cologne, girl. I like cologne.
But I'm seeing my fellow sisters out here who understand what my thing is with turning 50. You know when you turn 50. Yep. But it's not a bad thing. But it's just you know it, right?
It depends. Not a lot of cologne. It has to smell great.
Yeah,
I know some people take a bath
in
cologne. It's like, geez.
Yeah. But that Uber driver that time checking that gum and all that cologne. Like,
who
are you driving for?
Checking gum, and he smelled
that is womanizing.
a bottle of cologne.
That is a womanizer in the making, or is a womanizer. Like he was really like riding, like don't like try to be cool with me in the car, okay? So just like ride, checking gum, phone calls ringing, just kept pressing but hello, and she was like, hi, where are you at now? I'm like, oh my gosh, now he's having girlfriends call, and he's all this cologne and smooth ride and the music. That music was so offensive. You you pulled up the lyrics. Oh my gosh, they don't know who's gonna get in those Ubers. What was that song?
It was called like Doves in the Sky by like SYZ, something like that.
I could not believe what I was hearing in a public transportation. Y'all Google those words right now and then comment.
It's called Doves in the Sky.
Comment.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's really bad. It's so offensive. And he was playing it in the car while chacking gum, and girlfriends kept calling. And then they asked us to rate the ride like a -1. It was so bad.
Yeah, he should just have like just instrumental music or something, because that music, that was horrible. And I was subjected to that. I just felt so violated.
Totally get it. Yeah, totally. I know. Seriously, we felt so violated. No, if you love the shampoo, you're gonna love the conditioner. Also, people aren't here for beards, only goatees.
Okay.
Oh, my hubby's ahead of the game. He's got an epic beard.
Okay.
My husband is bald with a goatee, hard eyes.
Doves in the wind, not sky.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Whatever it was, y'all Google
I only
those
heard
lyrics.
it Doves in the Wind.
Elevator music, exactly.
Okay, it's Doves in the Wind. So I know that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And there I was, locked in the Uber with him and all that cologne, chacking gum, girls calling, 2 and 3 times, different women, line to one, line to another.
He kept saying, "I'll call you back, babe. Babe, I'll call you back."
Everybody was babe.
Everybody
was gonna call back. Everybody's like, okay. So grateful that he was gonna call them back. I'm like, if they only knew. If they only knew.
Natalie said, "I don't care for men with beards, yet they all seem to think all women love beards."
I know. When Adam's gonna get his driver's license picture, I'm like, Adam, this is gonna go on like for a while.
Yeah.
You're stuck with that, even though he's not, because it's like almost like cardboard. Things just so cheap. I'm like, Adam, get rid of all this. I said, well, just wild. I'm like, okay, just for me, just for mommy, please, okay, just so you have like a nice picture.
And I totally disagreed with you. I'm like, Mom, I'm like he's a man, like he has a goatee. I'm like, leave his. I'm like, that doesn't look wild. I'm like, he has a goatee.
I said he may grow to regret it. I said he's 19 now. I said he's gonna be stuck with that license.
It's not a tattoo. He may grow to regret it.
But the picture, because you always have to present your license, and so there he is. Well, I guess at 21
Spencer,
you can get rid of
my
it,
older
right?
brother. So Adam, my younger brother, only has this right here. But Spencer had like this that hooked all the way down, and it was like hanging here. Like his was ugly, and I was so glad when he said he was going to the military, and I was like, sit down, and I got do the honors, and I shaved his face for him. I was like, let's go. Like I hated it was like here, and it was just like hanging here, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, like do men get so offended like if they can't grow a beard or whatever? Like what is that about? Like
yeah, no,
right?
they really do. No,
what is that about?
No, I knew a guy. He wanted a facial hair, and I'm like, no. I'm like, you're 25. I'm like, you're done out here in these streets. I'm like, you're not growing a beard. He got so offended, and he was like, well, dang, like he got so offended, and I was like, did I say something wrong? And I'm like, no, you're done. You're not.
Because like I guess women don't know the seriousness of it. Like there's certain things that are particular to women that you just kind of like don't say. So maybe to a man to tell them that they can't grow hair on their face. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
what is that about, y'all men in the room?
He was so upset. Like,
what does that mean when you have hair on your face? Because sometimes, like I said, that just looks wild and unkempt to me.
I don't agree.
I know you don't.
I don't agree.
A lot of people don't agree with my opinion. They're very strong.
It depends on what the beard looks like. I don't mind a beard.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I can grow hair out of my
eyes. It takes masculinity to a new level.
A beard. Yeah, you do love beard.
Yeah, it just takes it to a new level. Jan said, I'm Puerto Rican, so I can grow hair out of my eyes.
I like a full beard.
Companies are making money off it. They have beard oil and shampoo. They better cash in.
They did beard shampoo.
Oil. Yeah. Oh, that
wow.
Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture got a whole men beard line.
I know. That's so funny when lines have men lines. That's so like what's the difference between men's hair and women's hair?
Yeah.
I wish there was a difference, because why do men always grab women's shampoo, even body wash? I'm like, hey, don't leave that body wash in there. I said the boys don't read anything. They'll just start using that as shampoo in their hair, my expensive body wash.
Yeah.
So everything.
No, but when guys ask me for like advice, like natural hair advice, like what men products do you suggest? I'm like, men can use what women use. I'm like, it's all natural hair. I'm like, go on, grab some Shea Moisture, go grab some Jane Carter. I'm like, it'll work in your hair just as well. I'm like, you don't need men's products.
I know, Jan, you're all alone. I know, fighting for the men out here tonight. I know, where is Xavier when you need him? Where is Curly Guy when we need him?
Moti, but my boyfriend has a goatee. I love it. Hey.
I like it when it grows out. Yeah.
I don't like it when it grows out. Yeah. Sometimes the growing out process can be ugly, but then once it fully comes in, it looks nice.
I think all growing out process, because you know when I big chopped, my hair grew out, and I always tell you guys I like that OG YouTuber TaylorAnne guy, and she explained that you're gonna go through that Gumby phase, which is so true, when you big chop and then your hair just kind of like starts growing back and it's just lopsided and looks weird, and you try to do the best you can with it, and then eventually just kind of comes down and levels out, and then you know you carry on with the journey. But there is that awkward phase in any growth journey, I think. So I can imagine with beards, it's got to be.
But yeah, but apparently it's No Shave November and guys don't shave. Or maybe that's old. I don't know. I saw someone say cuffing season the other day, and I was like, wow. I was like, I didn't know we still said cuffing season. That was back in high school.
Really?
People said cuffing season.
Maybe they were in high school
Right.
when they said it.
And I had to explain to you, like, what's cuffing season?
I
And I had to
know.
explain to you what cuffing season was. So I'm like, it's when you basically you like get into a relationship for the holidays.
And
And
I'm
the
like,
winter.
are they still around? Except come the summer when things happen during the holidays.
No,
and down the
it's
summer,
a
responsibility
season.
time.
It's a season.
Right, but things happen during seasons, and so are they still around during the summer when things when the results of the cuffing season appear? Are they still around there?
I think it runs from like late September-ish all the way until about like March-ish, April maybe. Is that cuffing season? And then the summer I don't think is cuffing season. I don't know.
Me too, Millie.
I don't remember.
Taryn Guy is the reason I discovered YouTube. Yep. Yep. I always check back in every now and then.
Razor bumps aren't cool either. They are not.
Yeah, no.
I just found out about cuffing season last year.
I just found out about it the other day. What am I doing here? I'm not even a girl.
It runs until the spring, I think. See,
Sam
it's
Ram,
a real
there,
thing,
Jan,
Mom.
there goes a new one. Sam Ram. He's not even a girl. That's okay. We talk about anything and everything. Open up a conversation. We'll latch on. All right.
I'm
moving
glad
along.
I'm married.
Taryn Guy's pregnant, right? Now?
Hot mess
I know
cuffing
she's
season.
had 2 kids, I think, already. Maybe she is again.
Cuffing
I don't
season
know.
is the cold months. Okay.
Okay. Like they can't go anywhere. They can't breathe. Like you just like hook them to your arm, like for the
Yes,
oh, okay.
for the holidays.
Mhm.
For the holidays.
Okay.
Girl. I thought cuffing season, now that I think about it, didn't it end before Valentine's Day? Because people start getting cheap around Valentine's Day? It ends
That's
around spring break.
terrible.
Oh, okay, so they get to do Valentine's Day. Okay.
Wow.
See, people are really talking about it. It's a real thing. I told you. I told you.
I know. That's my reaction, CCJ. Right?
I just found out when y'all just told me. It was totally a thing in high school. Like back in like 2010, 2011, when I was in high school, people talk about cuffing season.
Is it Gigi Ligdy? I don't know. I was wondering if the Nature's Bounty gummies are as good as the vitamins. I never tried the gummies, but I swear by the vitamins. We take the vitamins, or at least I do. To this day, I take 3 vitamins a day. So I love Nature's Bounty.
Sybil Jeremy.
Hair, skin, and nail vitamins.
Do you have a boo, TaylorAnne? No, I can't say that I do. You guys are so funny. I can't.
I think it's her 4th baby. Okay, yeah, it is, because I know she had a few. Are you sure? What I'm missing out here?
Because Jolie said she has 3 kids. This will be number 4. She said cuffing season end when the booty shorts come out. So that's like the summertime.
That's what I think it would began.
Right?
That's what I would think. Yeah.
No, because I guess people are like trying to live their best life. I told you, best life and relationships, they don't go together in this generation. People think living your best life means you're relationshipless. So
Right, they do
when
that.
you're ready to put on the short shorts, you're about to live your best life, so you got to get rid of your relationship. Like I don't know.
What is that about? Like,
I don't
so
make the
negative
rules.
about relationships,
Okay?
right?
I don't. Yeah, people say are you in a relationship? No, I'm living my best life. Like,
Wow,
okay.
okay.
All right.
Oh, so Casilda, do you take the ones that I take? Nature's Bounty, hair, skin, and nails.
Gummies really don't digest, so might not absorb.
Okay.
Really?
I want them to go down. Like I don't want them to linger. I don't want to chew on gummies. And do they taste like vitamins? I wouldn't want the gummies.
I gotta force my kids to eat the Flintstone ones just because I think it's like a rite of passage for kids.
Yeah, I
they
love
all gotta eat the
Flintstones.
nasty Flintstones vitamins. I hated those things. I swear I'd be sticking them under counters and throwing them away.
I don't like things that are serious to be made into like play things to make it more palatable, because a vitamin is a vitamin. Like I'm not trying to like die on vitamins. Just keep chewing like it's enjoyable. Like just take it, digest it. I'm not trying to chew on it. Like if I want gummy bears candy, I'll go to the store and buy candy. I don't want my vitamins to be a gummy bear candy. But I think they do well,
But the
because
Nature's Bounty
a lot of
ones are-
lines do the gummy bears.
The Nature's Bounty ones smell like vitamins. So maybe
The
they
Nature
try,
Bounty,
they try to
want
make them like more
vitamins
palatable.
smell like vitamins. I don't know what the gummies smell like, but maybe for kids before they know better. Once I knew better, like I don't want gummy bears for vitamins.
Okay. Kia Lammy said, I love those Flintstone vitamins. Oh my gosh, I hated them. Especially the purple ones. I swear I always got the purple ones when you were handing them out. like, guys, it's vitamin time, and you would dole them out, and I would always get the purple one. It was gross.
And then as the years went on, their faces got more and more and more faded. First, they used to have such distinct features. The lines were so crisp. You could see Fred was Fred, and Barney was Barney, and Wilma was Wilma, and Betty was Betty. And then after a while, everything just got kind of messy. Their faces were smashed in. This trifling stuff that companies do, you know. Like, they get everybody hooked on vitamins, and I'm like talking about it with my kids. Or like one day, oh, you'll take the vitamins like I did. And then they just look nothing like some vitamins when I took them.
Well, Lisa, I just started taking prenatal vitamins this week because I really need to recover from my hair disaster I went through this whole summer. So, yeah. Prenatal, those work as, like, growth?
Yep, I heard that. I've never done it yet, but I think if you flip them over, I think they're identical. When you look at all of the ingredients, people don't realize that, and they might sometimes be cheaper than these designer hair, skin, and nails. But if you flip them over, prenatal vitamins have everything in them. That's why when women are pregnant, they have beautiful skin, beautiful hair, all of that, because they take prenatal vitamins. So prenatal vitamins really are like a hack, okay? It's an inexpensive way to do the hair, skin, and nails, and people don't really realize that the ingredients are almost identical. I always follow them with water. Flintstone, I feel like I would choke.
You don't like taking pills with water.
No
I take
way.
all my pills with water. Like,
Nope.
if I have to take Motrin or Tylenol, something like vitamins, I'll just take it with water.
Nope. I mean, I'm so against it. Like, I almost would take just a little teaspoon of sugar just to make the water, like, just try to make it something. But I cannot take vitamins, medicine of any kind with water. I can't.
Hey, Crystal Garcia. Hey, girl.
Yep. Prenatal vitamins can be taken by non-pregos. Yep.
It's the folic that really helps the hair and nails too. In prenatals.
So it's not the biotin then. I thought it was the but no, they don't have a lot. I know the hair, skin, and nails has 5,000 mcgs or whatever it is of biotin. But some people can't take biotin. It makes their skin break out.
Yeah. Okay, sister, you take your vitamins with juice.
Anything sweet.
Drinks,
anything
tea.
sweet.
You'll make a cup of tea to take vitamins with or something.
Yeah, just anything sweet. Preferably a smooth, preferably something thick that I don't have to feel the sensation of it going down my throat. And then this is me, and I think I learned it from my mother. It makes no sense.
Here we go.
It makes absolutely no sense. I saw my mother doing it as a child, and I do it now, and I don't know why. Most people, most mature people, put it in their mouth, get something to drink, and swallow it. This is my mother. And that's like I think it's taking the vitamin to the back of her throat, okay? And I do it too. So Teal's like talking to me, and I'm like, wait a minute. And my head's like this, and I'm like, just wait. And I'm like, wait. And I'm trying to wait for it to go down, and then I'm like, okay, wait. And I keep throwing I don't know what that's about.
Like,
I don't know.
You have to do it at least 3 times, and I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I got it from my mother,
even
though.
when the pill's gone, like it's gone down, you're still just like. And like, I hate when you take like vitamins or something when we're driving the car, because you'll be driving and throwing your head back like 3 times.
I feel
I don't know what that is.
Like I'm putting my head in another position for the vitamin to slide down.
Hi,
I don't know.
Joe's popping in and popping out. It's bowling night, he said.
Joe?
Yeah.
Where's Joe?
He scrolled up. We missed him. You're too busy throwing your head back.
Okay. Taking vitamins.
Yeah. He said hi and
hi,
bye.
Joe. Bye, Joe. Joe who cuts my hair. Joe Ortiz.
Joe Ortiz. King Curls.
King of curls.
But yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yes, when I'm driving.
When she's driving.
I do everything but drive when I'm driving.
I hate it when you say, Tay, can you hand me that? You're like, can you take out like my vitamin or whatever, and I'll hand it to you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's about to throw her head
I'm like,
back.
now open up my body drain.
Yep. And you'll go, and you'll be driving, and you'll be like,
yes. And then of course, I always have my makeup bag. I can do a full face. Or just like keep applying, because you know, guys, liquid lipstick I just apply all day long. Which brings me to the subject of, I think I even had a piece of paper because I wanted to address it, because I thought it was hysterical. And obviously the person was new. They may or may not be on tonight. If you are, raise your hand. And my lipstick, okay, guys, I'm 51. Don't you think by now I know how to color coordinate? Don't you think by now I know my lips are gray? And that I know that I look dead, and I'm okay with that. I choose to do that. Like everyone's like, she said you're a lovely lady. She said,
and I don't know if you know.
And I don't know if you know, but your lipstick comes off gray. Right. I'm like, good. I'm glad, because I wanted to come off gray. From the moment I came on the channel, everyone said I did not know how to choose colors. I need to be warm, and I'm like, I know that. I'm 51. I have the darker the better, the muddier the better, the grayer. I was doing grunge before grunge was
Allie
grunge.
B, it's bi, B-A-I.
Bye. My drink right here.
Yeah, no, but I don't know if you know, but
I don't know. You're a lovely lady, she said, but I don't know if you know. Like I don't know makeup.
But your lipstick's gray on camera. It's
Oh
coming
my
off gray.
God. All my colors. I start off with, where's Lady Jess? MAC Stone. Okay, I start off with MAC Stone. Everything is not the same until MAC Stone. I can turn a pink lipstick gray by using MAC Stone. Until now, I'm going to demonstrate, as I always do.
You do you, boo.
So here we go, MAC Stone. And then when I thought I was going to switch up, which I really didn't think I was switching up, then I got Makeup Forever, and it was basically the same. I think I showed one night what MAC Stone. Okay, so is this Makeup Forever? Okay, they're identical. This is Makeup Forever, right here. Okay, and this is MAC Stone, right here.
It's like the same
Identical.
color.
Okay, so when you put it on, automatically my lips turn gray, and I'm okay with that. I don't want to be warm. I like the gray look. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I always say, and I say I behold lots of beauty here. All right, so I have no problem with my gray lips. That's why I keep doing it. It was cute when I first got on the channel. Y'all were telling me, oh, poor Taylor's mom, she don't know how to do with makeup. No, honey, I know how to do makeup. I've been doing it for years. I like the gray look. Okay? It's my signature look. They should make a color and call it LoriAnne, because it's what I do. It's what I wear. The grayer, the better. And she said, a pretty pink, guys, during the comments, that's what kept me awake then. I died myself laughing. A pretty pink, she goes, because like the gray like looked dead. I said, no, pink, I said, and reds are my death colors. I said, because to me, morticians paint your lips pink because you are dead and they're trying to give you that fake illusion of life. So they put pink lipstick on you. I said, so to me, pink is death for me. I like looking dead. To me, that's life. Okay? So that's my philosophy. But I love questions. I am never offended by questions.
Ari. Okay? I don't know, Ari. She's asking anyone not love LoriAnne. She's so much.
Okay, guys.
I'm gonna have to
Can they get dark and grayer enough?
We're gonna have to go live more often. I'm gonna have to, like, you guys to, like, babysit her. Take her off my hands.
Right?
For a couple hours a day.
I love it when people think they're talented. I'm 51. I have lived, guys. All right? I don't know how to put on makeup. I'm like, please, I choose to look gray. My lips are gray. Yep. That will never change.
You said, I behold lots of beauty.
I know. I told you, I said, everything looks good. I mean, everything works for me. See, that's when you have confidence when you're older. I mean, you just call a thing a thing. All right, so and then if it's not gray enough, then I have to add even more gray.
Ma, are you dolling up over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, and then blend it together. And this is the signature LoriAnne. Every single video, no matter what the backdrop is, warm, cool, whatever, the signature gray dead lips. Here we go. Right there. Okay? Right there. It's not a mistake. It's not knowing. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I think it looks wonderful on me.
Okay, Mom.
Wonderful.
Ellen, I have pinks too. I have pinks, I have reds, I have tans. You always pick the same color. No matter, like, my lipstick varies depending on like our aesthetic and whatever. Your lips are always the same.
Always the same.
Always the same. I'm very adventurous with lip colors. I love reds, I love oranges, I love pinks.
This is slightly kind of like a warm brown,
mauves.
but of course it turns gray when I do MAC Stone. So everything turns to gray. I try to be adventurous, but it always turns to gray.
LA is living her best life in gray.
Best life in gray. Yep. Then nude is gray. What else? Sephora, gray. I choose gray. Grayish. Yep. That's
so
it.
funny.
So.
All right, Mom.
But thanks for the tip. Wink. Yep. All right, let's see. We're a makeup show, right?
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, yes, I think we did.
Which is your literal lipstick collection.
Yes.
We did a Makeup Monday. We tried to get that series off the ground.
Yeah, another series. But lasted about 4 weeks back in January. We did makeup.
We did our favorite lipsticks, and your lipsticks were all the same.
It's hysterical. Like our channel, we realize we're not really into makeup, but just for the fun of it, you have to see that lipstick one, because everyone, like, we do our poses and the music in the background, and yours definitely changed. And every single one, I had 50 Shades of Grey. Just I turned my head this way, I turned my head that way, and it was all gray. You could not distinguish the two, though a lot of you guys could. You said, no, I can see the difference.
That last one, you have one color you do, which is like a really like mauve-y kind of color.
That was tart. That was that
Plant-based foodie, no. This is all she does. She wants to know if you did any vampy colors or like super red, super deep red or burgundy.
No.
That's me. I do that.
Now, back when I was growing up, they didn't have like black. But probably if they did have black, I probably would have gone that far when I was in high school or in my young 20s. Now I would look like Baby Jane Hudson, okay? From whatever happened to Baby Jane, Betty Davis, I would look touched. So I would not wear black now. Other than like a costume, even though I didn't like it. For Halloween, I tried.
Green. I mean, it was blue, right?
Yeah, that night, the blue was cute. But I tried black during the Halloween, but no, black was just a little bit too harsh for me because I tell you, it brings out the wrinkles, okay? It makes you look older, like you think like you're young and hip and all that. No, it makes your hair, even my hair now is getting darker and darker, and I think it ages. I do. I think when it has more highlights in it, it's youthful. When it's this dark, to me, it just highlights age. What do y'all think? I think it does. So, and some highlights. But I think, so that black lipstick, no way. It made every wrinkle on my face pop. And I was not having it.
I can't. Touch. I've written a letter
to Daddy. His home is
address.
His address is heaven above. Baby Jane Hudson.
Lillian Davila, that's all I can do is make facial expressions. Even though one time somebody told me that my facial expressions are distracting, so I'm like, okay, so I can't talk anymore, and now I have to be expressionless.
That's what makes what I'd say funnier. Though you don't do it to make me fun. Like sometimes you're just shocked, and so that's what's funny. Your facial expressions. You have to watch her. When I say, you think like I go over and do crazy things, but the funny part is watching her expressions. Like she's appalled. She can't believe it, and I'm just plowing through, not bothered. And
sometimes I can't help it. Like I don't realize I'm making facial expressions. I totally do a lot of expressions. I do a lot of talking with my hands. I have a friend that makes fun of me because like I'm always talking with my hands and doing stuff with my hands. I can't help it.
My mama reminds me of Baby Jane.
What's in your hair tonight? Did we say that already? We did say that. Okay,
yes.
So I guess
we're putting out the video tomorrow.
Yeah, so what's in our hair tonight? We're putting out the video tomorrow, but it's Nature's Little Secret, where I said we're blowing the dust off of our Instagram brand series, and so we chose Nature's Little Secret. They're like a small black-owned brand, and they do handmade organic products. So we have their custard. They have like a curly custard in their line, and we have that in our hair right now. We filmed that today, and
so Jen loves nail polish, who we had lunch in at a Puerto Rican restaurant a few weeks ago, and so her complexion is maybe a shade or two darker than yours. So if her mother is in that arena, because she said her mother loves black lipstick, she could definitely play it off. But because I'm so fair-skinned, black lipstick is just too harsh for this fair skin. It brings out every wrinkle, every drop of age in me. But sometimes brown-skinned women, beautiful. They can wear the darkest, the deepest colors. I love watching the show Survivor. And this is like so off topic, but there's a player in the Survivor, one of the seasons. Her name was Cherie, I think. Cherie. And she's brown skinned, and her lips are automatically dark, because of course they're not wearing lipstick out there in the wild. But I love her lips. Almost like Barack Obama, people don't like his lips. I love his lips. I like that dark. They're like it came from pot, it came from cigarette. I don't care where it came from. I like the purple lips that Barack Obama has. Because it actually look like mine, okay, right now. All right, so I like dark lips, and your lips have a different complexion to them because you're one like a shade like darker than me. So any lipstick looks good on you, but I have to be careful putting on blacks and dark colors because my face, I'll be a map of wrinkles, and I'm not having that.
This conversation's making me blush. Come on, you're talking about folks' lips.
I am, because I really watch that. I like dark lips. So
you said I love Barack Obama's lips.
I do. I like the color of them because a lot of people said something about him, and I had no problem with the color of his lips. That was natural. Maybe, maybe not. They said it was pot, cigarettes. I don't know. Sometimes cigarettes might do that, but whatever it is,
it's trees.
Trees. Okay, whatever it is, I liked it. No problem with dark lips.
This is a York. I love Yorks.
Hi, I'm Oliver from Limerick, Ireland. Oh, another Ireland in the room tonight. Hi, Oliver from Ireland. I'll have to play this back to see what I missed. Oh, just the same old stuff going on that we talk about every week. Peppermint Patty. Maria Bennett, you sharing today?
If I could, I totally would.
I don't know what my skin tone is. It's like the undertones. So if you were going to get foundation, I always tend to go towards yellows. I like Bobby Brown kind of colors because they always have like that yellow. That's when I first discovered my undertones were yellow, not pink. Okay, now, bless their hearts. Some of the relatives, the older women in the family didn't understand, I guess, undertones. So I grew up watching a lot of the older women with pink powder, and we're not pink. We're pale, but there's yellowness, and it brings like warmth and life to you. So pink powder is out. But I think that's all they had back then. You know, the Max Factor and catering to the white people and their pale undertones and all that. They had those pink undertones. Like,
we are not
we
pink.
have yellow undertones.
We totally do.
Yeah, very warm. If I put pink, it's just so off.
That's why, like,
Yeah.
Rihanna's, her Fenty foundations, there's like so many shades, and so a lot of the shades look similar, but the undertones are different. So like, two shades could look similar, but one's more pink and one's more yellow. So
yeah. And you can definitely see the distinction. You like if you have warm undertones like we do, you have to be able to identify that. And if you put on pink foundation or that undertone of pink with it, they all kind of like look the same, but you have to look at those undertones and it'll just stand out.
Millie, even Maybelline, I love the Maybelline Fit Me. They have like yellow undertones in their foundations. The Maybelline Fit Me foundations are good drugstore foundations, as well as NYX. NYX is good drugstore foundations.
Okay,
too.
here's the question that we always get.
Oh no.
We will answer it tonight, LoriAnne style.
Here we
okay.
go.
What is your nationality? Where are you guys from? Your parents and your grandparents. Okay. I was born back in 1967, okay? And back then, it wasn't as, say, politically correct, or it wasn't as knowing as it is now. Kids accepted what they were told that they were. My family is extremely, as we said, light-skinned, though when I had children, Spencer said there was like no such thing. People would say, what are you? I would say light-skinned black. He said, Mom, you sound ridiculous. There's no such thing. There is no such a race. And I said, that's what I grew up saying. I was light-skinned black. He said, it makes no sense. Okay, but anyway, it made sense to me for probably about 30, 40 years until Spencer got a little bit of education and told me that there was no such thing. All right, but growing up, my grandmother was extremely, she made Adam look dark, okay? Make me look, my grandmother was very, very light, but she was light-skinned black is what she identifies, like everybody identifies as whatever they want to nowadays. I identify as African American. It's how I was raised. It's what I was told. It's what I believe. I never dug up anything further because I just believe that my family, we were all very light-skinned. We all had very pale eyes, and that's what I accepted. Till the kids came along, and then they were like, Mom, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. You got to have more. And I didn't care. I don't care. No offense to whatever the other part may be.
That's because people were digging into it for us. Like, people always wanted to know what I was, and then when I would say African American, they would like be like, basically, and what else? What else is there? So then I would like prod you more, like, what else are we?
Yeah, when I worked one time when I was in 11th grade, and I was working, I'm in a grocery store, and a white man came in, and he asked me what I was, and I said African American, and he said, sweetheart, don't deny the other half of you. Like, the nerve. Like, he didn't know what I was, and what I identify with now, as everybody says, so how dare he? And he's like, you need to find out what your other half is. As if, like, he would know about me, but it's, back in those days, kids did not question what they were told, and it's not like it's some like adoption secret and like there's another part of me. It's what we understood back then on the birth certificate. Actually, it was mulatto, if you believe that. That's how like old I am and what they put on back then. So mulatto, I guess, kind of meant maybe a mix of some sort, but nobody questioned what the mix was. I wasn't interested in what the mix. Nobody cared back then, and now I'm 51, and I definitely don't care to dig up anything else. I've always identified as African American, and that's my story, and I stick by it.
So Crystal Garcia said, so are your parents black?
My mother is extremely light-skinned. She identifies as black. My father is very, very light-skinned, blue eyes. He identifies as African-American. That's how my brother is very light-skinned, blue eyes. He identifies as African-American. That is what we are. We never say we're half and half. We never say we're mixed. We never say we're biracial. We are black, period. I went all through school, always filling out the B, always black, African-American A, AA. That's what I've always gone by. It's not like a deception, like trying to fool the social media world. It's only what I knew, and at being 51, it's only the thing that I've identified with my entire life, and I'm certainly not going to change it now for YouTube or Instagram or anything else, because people say, well, you should dig up what the rest of you are. That is what I am and what I identify as. And everybody else, feel free to pick up all your different roots and relatives and genetics and all that.
Brianna Glover, so are your grandparents black?
Yep, very, very light, all black. all down the line, African American. That's what we all identify as. Now, if there's any mixture, and I'm not a fool, I'm 51, I'm not a fool, there's probably a mixture, but nobody dug it up, nobody cared, and not for any other reason that nobody cared. You know, we always identified as being African American, and so as Spencer said, you sound ridiculous saying that. And when my friends come over and you say, you look even crazier, that may be Spencer, but since I'm the mother and you're the son, that's the story in this household, okay? Now, if he's a grown man, now if you want to dig up what he thinks I am and what he thinks he is, feel free. Knock yourself out. But that's just what it is. So yes, my grandparents on both sides, African American, both sides, grandmother, grandfather, my mother, father.
She's been blackety black.
Thank you. That's it, everybody. Hands up. Everybody, black hearts now, so we all know what LoriAnne is. Black hearts, please, through the emojis, through the chat. Okay, that's what it is. But the story does come up, or the question does come up. I'm never offended by it, but it's just a lot to write. So I'm glad tonight it's been asked, so I can answer it right here. And I can always tell everybody to go back. Where are we at now? At what number are we at? We are at...
I didn't get your eyes, though.
You didn't get my eyes. No. We can always refer them back. What do they call that point in the time? The timestamp. I'll tell them the timestamp is when I start explaining what I am. So I can always refer them back to this video now.
Yeah, black and blacker.
Black and blacker.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get... Well, since I don't get the color from you, I definitely get it from Dad.
A little bit. Yeah. It's like your combination of both.
But Dad's always the one, he's like, well... my grandfather was British and your grandmother was Indian and this and that, like.
I know, and I'm like, it's always the darkest one in the house. I gotta claim everything else, and that's just me being me, okay? But I never did that, and that's just my thing. I just always said I was black. It was simplistic. When my kids were in school, you're black, period. But, and there's lots that do it. I have family that do it. I'm a quarter Indian. I'm a half Irish. You even said you were half Irish in 4th grade.
I did.
I'm 2/4.
In 4th grade,
yeah,
I told people I was half Irish. I don't know where that came from.
There we go, black hearts.
And there was actually an officer in the school, like when I was like in elementary school, and she used to call me half Irish. She's like, hi, half Irish. Like, she was
so
totally
little,
like.
And she was making fun of me because
she
it was so silly. Yeah, and so I said, to make it simplistic, you're African American, period. Who are people to question who I say I am? I don't question what everybody else says that they are. So, like, leave me alone in my blackness, please. Okay, period, okay? I question a lot of things out here nowadays, and I won't even go there. But I question a lot, but I don't question what they want to call themselves. So don't question what I call myself. And that's that. I work with a lot of Africans. They tell me I'm not black. Manisha Parker, are you fair-skinned?
Exactly, Asiar. Can't we just be human beings?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Gail. Everybody's giving me my identity. Okay. But it's just, seriously, it's my generation. It's 1967. Nobody did half of this. My family certainly, and they definitely could have, you could see with my complexion, they definitely could have passed, as you would say, because those times were hard back then. The times my grandparents grew up in, they never even thought about passing, and my grandmother definitely could have, but she didn't. That just was not our mentality in the family. We were black, that was it, and that's the story, and that's what we know, period. It really is.
Kid sister, she has not, and I tried to fill her in on the Ted, what the Ted was. I'm like, Mom, because she was like, he's so cute. I'm like, Ma, I swear he's not a cute teddy bear.
I didn't know. Cause I'm like, I should be Eeyore, because I'm like doom and gloom sometimes, and I'm like, you're so happy, but you're like, Ma, he's not a happy teddy bear. So I didn't even know. See, this is what you get. Like, you don't know what you're doing. I didn't even know what I was wearing. You said Ted is like a piece of work, right?
Yeah, I know he is.
Okay, and what was the part that I said, okay, I can relate to him on that one? When he did like the
thunder. That's the thunder
I don't like
buddies.
thunder either. That's the night my car got stolen. That thunder and lightning, and that's when so I said I said no, I can represent with Ted.
Actually, Harris, people swear I'm Hispanic too. They always start with the mommy, and I'm like, no, mommy. We're like, no, mommy. Like, people always think we're Spanish.
Yeah, I know. When I used to live in another town, and I used to go to the Puerto Rican store, the moment I come in, they'd say, hey, mommy. I said, no, mommy. I'm like, no. They're like, you know, like, they thought I was denying my Spanishness, and I'm like, no, I don't understand a lick of Spanish, other than high school Spanish.
I wish I did. No one could tell me nothing if I was Spanish and I spoke Spanish.
And I'm like, I don't understand. I really don't. And they're like, no, mommy, you understand. I'm like, I really don't. Like, if I was Puerto Rican, I used to pretend to be Puerto Rican when I was growing growing up, I would like make up my own language and swear I was Puerto Rican. And but I really wasn't. When they used to call me mommy, I wish that I was, but I really wasn't. I said I'm black. Oh no, they said you are not black. No, you are not. Yes, I was. Yes, I am. Yes, see, I am definitely black.
See.
Yes, I am. Negro, I said negro, absolutely. That's me, negro. No, mommy, no. They would not accept it. But I was. I said, nope, negro, right here.
Throwing out Spanish words. I can't.
I'm Puerto Rican and I hate that mommy crap.
I'm like, mommy. You're like, no, mommy. But yeah, that answers that question.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a curiosity. People, I always, when I see people and their complexions are like creamy, and there's like a uniqueness to them. It's interesting. You kind of wonder that the world is such a mixture now, and you just see such beautiful people out there all the time, and that you know that they're mixed with something. But I don't question what people say that they are. I would never question somebody like myself that said I was black. I'm like, okay, I would believe it because I know what I tell people. So I would say, all right, they are. The light
How can you question anybody in anything? Like,
people do though.
If like it's something personal to them, like how do you question? Like if you talk about somebody's hair, you're talking about their race, talk about their fit. Like how do you question?
Yeah.
You know.
I don't
somebody.
know, but people do. I mean, bold as brass. And then when you come back with a quip or something, they have the nerve to be offended, but you said the offense first, and I'm just like kind of like defending myself, and you know I go hard, guys. And then all of a sudden, like, I went overboard. Why did I go overboard? You had the nerve to like step out of line and offend, and I'm just telling you what the truth is, and now everybody's all up in arms. Can win for losing. I went to a predominantly Hispanic high school, and at the time when my hair was relaxed and long, someone asked me if I was Hispanic. And yeah, we definitely, that is the #1 thing that we get mistaken for as Hispanic. Never white. I think, and believe it or not, black men seem to know that I'm black more so than anybody else. Black men know a black woman, I guess. There's some reason, I'm like, they know that I'm black.
Shaped like one.
Yeah, that's what my husband said. So
curves.
There's never a mistake with a black man. He knows that I'm a black woman, but black women tend to question, as we all do. We always give each other so much more of a hard time than we need to. But black men know that I'm black, never question it. Actually, almost like invited, also start talking, but I've never been mistaken. White, I hate the word never, but white, never, but Hispanic all the time, or biracial.
Ashley, you have someone questioning your wash and go? We're on that level now. We're questioning wash and goes.
Wasn't a wash and go because my hair couldn't grow like, wow.
Wait, Mariah Carey's black?
Yeah.
I never thought about what Mariah Carey was.
She is.
She is?
Yeah.
Okay, Mariah. I know that. Well, I didn't think about it. I never thought about it.
Yeah. There were people that passed as white. So sad. Yeah, I saw a movie one time. Was it Beulah Land? Where Patrick Swayze, the girl that he loved, but she was married to like this really mean, hateful man, and she, somewhere down the line, like there was a mix. She looked white, but there was a mix, and she was so afraid. Her husband was so abusive, and she was so afraid to get pregnant because sometimes they dig up them roots. Okay, so you might look, I might be very, very pale and marry somebody, say white, and he thinks I'm white, but sometimes through your baby, that they'll dig it up, they'll go back, they'll get the grandparents or whatever, and then you'll see, then he'll see. Is that Wi-Fi?
No.
Okay.
Imitation. Where is Adam? It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. Let me text.
Yeah.
Driving.
Joy riding around.
All right. Oh, she's a black, Venezuelan, and white. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know all of that, but I just always knew. Yeah, Mariah Carey was black. What did you think she was?
I never thought about it. Maybe Hispanic. Maybe
that's what you
maybe.
Okay.
Definitely not white, but maybe Hispanic. But I never thought about it.
No, because when she first came on the scene years ago, you may not even have been born then. Yeah, no, right away she said she was black, and I identified. I'm like, okay, yeah. All right, Carrie. There's Samantha Ivy is half black and half white, not Latina.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, whatever she is, I think she needs to stop singing and go out on a high note. Because some of her notes these days aren't it. Although I have already started bumping her Christmas album, and I think hers is just the best. No one's touching Mariah Carey's Christmas album ever in life.
I know.
For the rest of the world of life.
Yeah.
For the rest of existence, no one's touching Mariah Carey's Christmas album.
when I was young, I thought she was white. I think that's sometimes probably the problem when your kids go to predominantly white schools, which my kids did. Kids, I don't care whether you go to predominantly white or predominantly black, kids don't understand anything other than what they see. So they see me, they think I'm white. They see a black person with dark skin, they think that they're black. So you can't get that into their minds. So I think Spencer and Taylor struggled through school because their friends, when they were telling people that they were black, because that's what I told them that they are, and when you go to school, that's what you check off, their friends they were kids, so they couldn't understand that. And then don't let me show up on the premises because they're just like, no, Spencer, your mother's white, and you know it's very confusing to kids. But
Adam looks the most like you as far as like skin tone goes. So it wasn't for like years until like you finally got his records. It said Caucasian on his school records.
I never saw it. I must have missed it. But I think almost like when he was in high school, and literally the whole time he was going to school, from kindergarten all through, because we lived here the whole time, he was marked off as Caucasian or W. Why? It was funny. I'm like, Adam, you've been in school for 12 years, and the whole time they thought that you were white. That was funny to me. But
yeah, John Legend has a new album. I totally want to hear his new album, his new Christmas album. She's getting older. Did you guys hear how like Whitney Houston voice changed? Yeah. Her voice changed as she got older.
I think yeah, you do. As you get older, your voice does like deepen and change, and it's probably problematic for singers because they don't sound the same unless they can find like a new way of singing it and people accept them like in their older years. Like Barry White. Like I love the way he sang. I don't think his voice ever changed. It always was great. But some people, they sound better when they're older, or some need to hang it up when they get older. People assumed I was white until I took African American studies. Thank you, Dougie Fresh. Say, hey guys, love all your videos.
We Belong Together is my jam too.
Yeah, I think just by the naked eye, people just automatically check off.
You're probably right, kid sister.
Right, what'd you say?
No shade, it wasn't age that changed Whitney's voice.
Nicely put, right?
Either way, All the Man That I Need's my song.
Yeah, I know, you said that.
I Want to Dance With Somebody's my song. I Have Nothing is my song. I'll Always Love You is my song.
What was that one that I like, with that Close That Door.
I Have Nothing.
I Have Nothing.
Close that door. I don't want to close one more door.
Yeah, that's it. I swear Whitney Houston when I sing that song.
Oh my gosh.
You can't tell me that I'm not.
Oh my gosh. You turn into Whitney Houston when you sing that song. You swear. No one's telling her she's not Whitney Houston when that song comes on. Oh my goodness.
Yep, the turkey baster microphone. Okay, even though I saw a cute microphone in the party store, I would have died for that as a kid. So I always had a turkey baster, and to this day I still have a turkey baster as my microphone. But I would have loved the cute little microphone they had in the party store. It was a microphone.
We had to get you the microphone.
Remember the time when you guys in high school and grills were out, and I finally realized what grills were, and so I made tinfoil grills, and I was laughing so hard at it because I wanted to show up in your room and had tinfoil, and I'm like, are these grills? And I almost choked on the tinfoil because I laughed so it went back. I'm like, that's what I get for playing around all the time.
Yes, and you like the song.
And I love the song Grills.
Nelly Grills.
Yeah, that's one of my workout songs.
Girl.
Yeah. Grills. Yeah.
Oh, Saving All My Love for You is a good one too, and I love her songs off of The Preacher's Wife. I love those songs.
Yes, yeah. What's that one?
Oh my gosh! Oh, what's
23rd Psalm? I love that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
As I talk about Nelly's grills. What a dichotomy I am.
Wait. What's that song? Oh, I Believe in You and Me. Woo!
Oh,
that song gets me in my feels.
Yes.
Oh, I love that song.
Or the one she sang with Jermaine Jackson. Something with eyes. What was that?
If You Say My Eyes Are Beautiful.
Yes, but that's not the name of the song.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Okay, whatever
Something
it is.
like that, right?
Yeah, I love that song too.
Our choir wore one of those songs out.
Oh, really? Have you seen A Star Is Born?
No, I was actually gonna go see it the other day when I dropped Adam off at school. I was gonna go to the movies and see it.
Really?
I want to see it.
Wait, there's a movie out.
It's called. No, it's not about Whitney Houston. It has like Lady Gaga in it, and it's like a singing. It's like a singing kind of movie.
Is that from the play years ago? That's what I'm asking. Years ago on Broadway, there was a play, The Star Is Born, and something. Barbara Streisand. Let me start googling now. A Star Is Born with Barbara Streisand.
It's played by Lady Gaga. She kind of looks like Barbara Streisand, though. She's trying to be Barbara Streisand.
I think A Star Is Born was an original Broadway play, maybe.
Yeah, If You Say My Eyes Are Beautiful. What did I say?
If You Say My Eyes Are
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand did the original movie.
Yeah, Barbara Streisand. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yes, Whitney and the Bodyguard. That's a good movie.
It's a remake. Okay. I don't know if I saw the original. No.
It's a remake of the Judy Garland movie. It's supposed to be based on the play. Are you interested? Should we go Tuesday?
Okay.
$5 Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Cheaps.
Okay.
Oh, me too. The Star Spangled Banner. All right, guys.
Girl.
We're all Americans. If you know that you have the prime spot and you're going to sing the Star Spangled Banner, don't you think you should know the words by now? And like, I'm not saying anything new that nobody has said before. Come on, like we all have to agree. When you have the spotlight, can you at least know the words? Like even if it's a cheat sheet on your hand or something. There was like a playlist of like mess ups. I was crying. It was hysterical. like the part, like I mean we all don't know the words, so we have to like look at them. But at the end,
I know the words.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn, or like that part at the end that nobody knows. Like we just kind of like mumble and we just kind of like fake it. What's that part? I gotta find the lyrics because we all fake that part at the end. Until I saw all those people not knowing the words, and then I learned the Star Spangled Banner.
Or the ramparts we watched. So gallantly streaming.
And the rockets red,
glare, the bombs
bursting in air, gave truth to the fight, right? That the here I go. I had the nerve to talk.
I thought it was gave proof through the night.
Maybe gave proof. I said gave truth to the light. See? So there I would be up there in front of all the Americans botching up the song, and I would have gotten time to explode.
The flag was still there.
Oh, say does that Star Spangled
Please don't hit the note.
Yet wave for the land of the free.
Okay, well, the home of the brave.
And the home
of the brave. And the home of the brave. And you know when like black people sing it because they like add a whole bunch of extra notes in there. Like,
okay.
It goes on and on and on and on.
Gave proof through the night.
Gave proof through the night? What did you say?
I said gave truth to the light. Butchered. Already butchered it at the nerve. See? It's also I can talk the least that talk the most.
Right? That need to talk the least, talk the most. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Okay. So who knows the Star Spangled Banner? Like if we could like see each other right now, hands up seriously.
Who knows the Star Spangled Banner?
No fibs. Who knows the Star Spangled Banner?
So Nellie's been busted.
Nellie, do you know the Star Spangled Banner? Word for word. Me, Ellen, you do? Sounds believable. I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Too many, Now, all of a sudden, everybody knows the Star Spangled Banner.
Mom, the Star Spangled Banner is not that hard.
It's hard.
Mom, it's not hard.
It is. I think it's hard. All right. I'm looking at the lyrics. I've had it.
Okay. It's definitely not hard.
Everybody knows the Star Spangled Banner now. Am I the only one that
Girl,
doesn't know?
I just mumble it.
Thank you. Okay. I know I had to sing every day in Catholic school, but I don't remember the words.
Wait, did we have to sing? I thought we had to sing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Not me. See? Yeah.
No, you don't sing the Pledge of Allegiance. You say the Pledge of Allegiance.
You say it. You say the Pledge of Allegiance, and you sing. Or you also could sing God Bless America. That's another one.
Stand beside her and guide her through the. That's what I don't know.
Well, I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy.
No.
Yankee Doodle Do or Die. A real life nephew of my Uncle Sam. Born on the 4th of July. Boom, boom, boom. I had to sing that too.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was around in school, I think I was maybe 3rd grade, 1976, 1776, it was 200 years. So I had to dress up as Betsy Ross, okay, put on that little cap, and wear that skirt and that prairie blouse, and was sewing the flag. And then my sister was running through the auditorium with a flag. She was supposed to be Ben Franklin, I think. But it was a big production at the school I was in because it was 1976, 200 years from 1776. So it was pretty cool. So you would think I would know all these songs, but I don't. Not Yankee Doodle Dandy, yes.
But yeah. Yeah, Manisha Parker, I think there is something like really wrong about the Star Spangled Banner, or they cut some stuff out or put some stuff around.
The original?
Like, yeah, there's like an original Star Spangled Banner.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Everything's coming out. Like back, we used to celebrate Columbus Day. We don't do that anymore. People don't celebrate Columbus Day anymore. There's a lot.
The Star Spangled...
Yeah, the second verse of the Star Spangled Banner is apparently racist.
But we couldn't find it now, like the words now are acceptable. So we're just going through the words. Are they? Okay.
I don't know. Pull the lyrics.
All right. Oh, wait.
I don't know.
Let's see.
No, there is like a different version. Isn't there a different version?
Oh, there's by Whitney Houston. We can't play it because it's not our song. All right, Star Spangled Banner lyrics. Okay. Oh, say.
Come on, we're definitely not singing. We're definitely not singing.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er, okay, o'er, O apostrophe ER, I guess over, okay, but o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare.
Mom, please, I beg you.
The bombs bursting in air.
Mom.
Gave proof through the night that our flag was
We're hiring on the channel.
And this is my favorite part. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave?
My people are saying it's racist and you're singing it.
What's racist?
I don't know.
Okay,
but I think this is the part where
just add it back
Hi,
to
Addie.
the driver of the house now. All right, what parts?
I don't know.
All right, can you all tell
Is that
me?
why we kneel? Because it's racist?
They said go ahead,
and you're
LoriAnne.
just singing it.
What's the second verse? All right, the second verse. Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Okay, then I said, what's the ramparts? Or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Do they change it? Like, were they race? Maybe I don't understand what part is.
Seriously,
What
Crystal
part?
Garcia.
Can you enlighten me?
I don't know. They took
out
the racist parts.
So why are you telling me to stop singing? Because
we were. I don't know.
I can't help it that that's the American song, that Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, how's it racist?
Here's Wi-Fi Adam. I don't know they're stopping me.
There was a version, I guess, that was racist.
At one point. But they
Miss Blackity Black Black Black.
Are you singing?
And now you're singing the Star
Spangled
Spangled Banner.
No, I wasn't
Then
singing
it's
the
not
version.
racist.
I wasn't singing the version that was racist.
Welcome home, Adam.
Yep.
Hey, Adam. The driver of the house. It's not racist. Those are the only lyrics I remember growing up, and I'm 23 years old. I'm 51. Those are the only lyrics I ever knew. I don't know what the original ones were. I know enough to get by. That's me. Like the mumbling.
No more singing.
You stopped me when I was.
I know before you hit that high note.
I was trying to hit it, but you wouldn't let me. You wouldn't let me be great.
No, girl.
Okay.
Please, just please. Okay.
The original was racist. Google it. Okay. Let me see.
Oh.
But I'm not because like YouTube really they watch stuff. They will not allow. They'll shut you down if you put out anything that's offensive. So
keep that in mind.
I am keeping it. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say, okay, guys, now I see everybody Google
You're on
it.
YouTube.
Oh, I'm so used to YouTube. Oh, look at MADCURLS.
We're live. If you didn't know.
Okay. All right. I'm so used to going on my phone to that. Okay. All right, let me see. Star Spangled Banner. Lyrics short.
That's too much.
The third verse. Maybe there's something there. The third
Submit
verse.
all applications.
Okay.
To the
Somebody
MADCURLS
wanted my
email.
job. Somebody in the Caribbean said she was around my age and she would take the application. I peeped that comment. I see that right there.
I was. I had Tonight Church. I had to shut it down before the high note.
The forgotten verses of the Star Spangled Banner. Okay. And so everything after.
Click on it.
Okay, let's click on it. Let's see. So you come here to learn, guys. It's time for school. Okay. The forgotten verses of the Star Spangled Banner. You know all the words. How did it become the national anthem? Okay, the first verse, which is normally performed at sports events and other public gatherings. But did you know that there are 3 additional verses that we almost never hear? Okay, now did they take them up because they are racist, or that's just something that has been passed on and nobody knows the truth of that? Let me see. Hold on, we'll let you guys know. When you guys let us know, like Google it. Let me see.
Where the world's body holds to breath silence, close what established creator talent deep.
They talk differently back then, so I don't know. What is this? They talk about a shore?
Oh, well,
which
here's
one?
something that said
Let me
it.
see.
No refuge could save, and slave from the
Oh.
terror, flight of the gloom of the grave.
Okay. Let me see. No, you could save the hireling. And okay, all right, I see that. All right, so if you go all the way down to the bottom, from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave. Okay. All right. There's something about a slave in a grave. Okay. I see that part. No, I never knew that. See, you learn something new every Friday on MADCURLS channel. Well, who brought that to our attention that it was there was lines in there?
Manish Parker.
Okay. Go ahead.
No more singing.
I can't sing, guys. I've been silenced. Okay, I see it now. Taylor's expression. Oh, gosh, I can't.
I just can't.
They talk about slaves. Yeah, wow. She said that how long ago? 10:16. Oh, a minute ago. Okay. My husband is a history teacher. There were other verses other than that one. It's sung now. Okay. Yeah, okay. I never knew that. And she's on a high notes tail. I know. She's always. I can't sing in the car.
You'll start singing. I'm like, my song. Especially if it's a song I like, I'm like, my song.
I know. I have to zip it up. I can't sing.
No singing.
I'm 68, and those are the lyrics I've learned. Yeah, but now we all see that there were additional verses. When were those ever said? Were they ever recited, or that was just the original, and then who cut it down?
Crystal Garcia, hey, we've never used Righteous Roots before, although we've seen them on Instagram. Well, I've seen them on Instagram. We've heard of Righteous Roots, an oil people talk about.
Okay. No, and they're not taking a knee because of the Star Spangled Banner.
They're taking it because of police brutality.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And the flag and all that. So it had nothing to do with me singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, okay. You're saying it like you want to start
I'm
singing again.
not taking that burden on me
Okay.
that I've offended because I sang the Star Spangled Banner. That is our anthem. All right,
Okay,
no, they're taking
girl.
a knee for a whole nother reason, not singing the Star Spangled Banner. Though there are racist lyrics in there that we all didn't know, but now, well, just some of you guys knew. I did not know. Oh, don't tell me that. If you ever compliment somebody,
CCJ,
we complimented a relative one time that couldn't sing, and
you
oh
are canceled
my
for the rest of
gosh.
this live.
She sat in the back and she bellowed out, belted song after song after song because we like complimented. Oh, that sounds lovely, and but we just kind of wanted to like to simmer her down. I can't go into no much more detail than that. We had to simmer down, but that didn't simmer down. It perked her up, and after that, we heard one gospel song after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next, and we just said it initially to be kind, but oh my gosh, that ride was endless at that point because we told her she had talent. So don't tell me, guys, I have talent. Taylor couldn't take it.
Please, Ma, you really were singing. Hey.
Oh, so Whoopi Goldberg mentioned it on The View and told the audience to Google it too. Okay. TCJ don't get blocked. I was watching live TV and they do have constables.
That's one gift, unfortunately, you were not blessed with.
What's that?
It's the gift of song. But you do have other talents.
That's questionable. Singing is in the ear of the beholder. I wish I could sing though. I really wish. Some people have beautiful voices. I'm not saying mine's that bad, but I'm saying, and I always say to you, I was asked to sing that song, but I was busy. I was booked, so I had to turn that over to somebody else. But
we always do that. We're like, I was asked to play that part. I was asked to be in that movie, but I was in school, couldn't do it. Turned them down. The money wasn't good.
I'm not going to play that. I had the lead. I turned that part down.
You turned it down.
I always had a great imagination when you guys were growing up. I was always everything.
You were.
I was always the best of everything.
It was so fun playing house with you. Like, I didn't play house with, like, baby dolls, whatever, but, like, you actually bought me, like, a doll house, and I had, like, little house people, and I always wanted you to, like, play with me.
There was always a storyline. And I would start it just to get a child interested in playing house, so you would have, like, the mommy, the daddy, you'd have the kids, and that's the way house was played back then, whether or not it's correct now.
Wi-Fi Adam went upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I bought. That's what came in the package for Little Tykes back then. That's how long ago it was. So that's what we did. And then I always had a theme, a storyline. And your favorite storyline was when I had the neighbor. The one doll went over to the neighbor's house and borrowed the vacuum cleaner, and I just took it out of thin air. And then the one that borrowed it broke it, and then they had to fight the two. And every time we play, we have to always start off with the vacuum cleaner story. It was just something I pulled out of my mind. It was funny, and you're like, play the vacuum cleaner. Like, you can't play the vacuum cleaner story. It was just something I pulled out of my mind.
I always wanted
as a storyline.
I always wanted to play the vacuum cleaner.
To get you started, like, with imagination, like how you could play house with the dolls. And after that, every time I sat down, Mom, can you play the vacuum cleaner story? Like, it wasn't a story. It was just like a plot. Like, this is like how you play house, but the vacuum cleaner story always had to be played.
That's so funny. It's 10:21, and I said we had to shut this live down at 10:30 because I have to edit tomorrow's video to put out tomorrow's video, or else tomorrow's video won't be put out.
No, I never sang in front of the fan. Lord, but your voice probably sounds better, right? With the gurgling. I think I did.
We're not gonna try it.
Of course, girl. I'm not allowed to try it. Girl, guys, I'm opening up my own channel. Look for me. I'm putting up a shingle. Look for me in the next couple of weeks. I'm tired of this bossiness.
And
okay?
we're hiring on this channel.
I need to be great. I have to get from underneath your tutelage and spread my wings or my bear fur. For latecomers. I was a bear tonight. Pajamas. Who showed up with pajamas tonight? Pajama party. Those that were there Wednesday night. I said Friday night was going to be pajama night.
Thank you, Samantha.
Okay, Keisha Slade has pajamas. Right? Is that what we're talking about? Auto-tune with the fan, right? You're a great LoriAnne. I have on my PJs, Glam Star, listen to Directions Wednesday. 32811.
She's gonna have a mad concert channel.
Yes.
Oh dear.
And my Mad Crimes.
You bring her ears back on.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? I have on a pajama top. Okay. Close enough.
Christmas pajamas. I've already started listening to Christmas music.
Christmas pajamas. Eeyore is really cute.
He's warm too.
He's just like miserable. No, like the episode with Winnie the Pooh.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
No presents.
No presents. No birthday cake. No candles. Like, he's just miserable. and Spencer had like that personality. He was a little boy, and his teacher at 5th grade said, Spencer, you have got to stop being an Eeyore and be more like a Tigger. Tigger is like everywhere. He's just all over the place. He's just annoying to me. He's just everywhere, just jumping and hopping and happy. And Spencer was always downtrodden, downcast, long face, and he was such an Eeyore. And I said when he comes back, he's gonna love the Eeyore pajamas. He's such an Eeyore.
He's totally Eeyore.
Yeah, I don't know if any of us are Tiggers.
It's like I bought these, but I'm like, Eeyore's totally not my personality. He's not my, Eeyore's not my personality.
I thought the teddy bear was, and then you told me that he was a bad teddy bear. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he's a naughty teddy bear. We'd watch Ted.
Yeah, I never saw Ted. I don't even know what I was wearing. I have no idea what Ted did. I can just imagine now. My mother reminds me of Piglet.
These are from Target.
I went to put were mental disorders.
Yeah, seriously. They all had some type of mental disorder. Or they were supposed to represent.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Where'd you learn that? Like at school?
In school, yeah. And then if you Google it, like, which one, like, I'll let Google it. They
Really?
do, yeah.
It was that deep? Like, kids would never catch it.
Piglet was anxiety.
Oh, I know. He's always that voice. Like, he's always just a nervous wreck. Okay. And what was Winnie the Pooh?
Hold on, it's actually gonna tell us all of them.
That's fun. But kids can't catch that. They would not catch that. I'm Piglet Eeyore.
Tigger was ADHD. Pooh was eating disorder. Because he always wanted honey.
Really? When did that come about? Because sometimes people add things over the years. Like, what did they add to something? And I'm like, that is never what it originally was.
What about, like, there was Rabbit and Owl?
Rabbit and Owl. Christopher Robin.
Yeah, are those conspiracy theories? Like, yeah, that's basically what you just said. Or, like, was that supposed to be?
Yeah, because they'll go back through Disney movies and find plots that fit today in the language that we speak today and all the things that are going on and politically correct today. But I don't think that ever was in the Disney movies. And they swear that this is what Disney had in mind. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Eeyore was depression. Rabbit was OCD. Christopher was schizophrenic.
Wow. I never heard of that either, Samantha Ivy. I think they adjust things to like the times that we're in now, because I hear so many different translations of things, and I'm like, I never got that in a Disney movie, or I never got that in Winnie the Pooh. Now that you say it, I see it, but was that really the original design of Winnie the Pooh?
The owl was narcissistic personality disorder.
Yeah.
What was Roo?
Ellen said,
bye,
BS.
Chicky Popeye.
Good night.
Yeah, what was Kanga and Roo?
What did Asa say? So I said, that's great. Let's see.
Maybe Kanga and Roo didn't have one.
A lot of the Disney movies.
Oh no, I thought
this
says Tigger was bipolar.
Good night, Kelly HS.
Oh, they're all kind of different.
Tigger was bipolar?
Yeah, wait, this one's different than this one. I don't know which
Tigger
one.
was, we heard Tigger before where he was somebody.
No, Tigger has ADHD.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess Roo and Kanga don't have one.
Okay.
Separation anxiety. That's so interesting.
Which one was separation anxiety?
Maybe Kanga and Roo, because they're always together. Separation anxiety.
Okay. That's funny. Yeah, I think they definitely revisit these things and bring it more current, because I don't know if that was like the original design. But some things, like, you know, you actually go back and look at, and you're like, wow, like they got away with it. They wouldn't even begin to get away with that. Song of the South. Are you serious? That Disney movie. I don't think you ever saw that. But wow, like the things that they got away with, or even the cartoons. Thomas, you know, those Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Yeah.
Always that voice. You always hear that voice. Did we ever see the face?
No, I heard that they were getting rid of like a character in The Simpsons because of like its racial stereotype, and people were saying, well, if you're gonna get rid of that one, get rid of the ones in Family Guy too. Those are all supposed to be like satirical, but people, I guess, aren't laughing anymore.
What do you guys think? I'm not even asking the younger generation. I'm asking the older generation. Anybody probably, I would say, maybe late, mid-40s on up. What do you guys think about all of this political correctness? Do you think it goes too far? Me being from another generation, I'm thinking, are you serious? Like, everybody loves to get offended. I'm like, I said one night, people love to find other people to get offended with and say together their offendedness. Everything is offensive to everybody nowadays. And I'm like, really? Like, come on. Everybody to me is weak. Like, get some backbone. You know, everybody has to check every box and to make sure everything is politically correct. And it's like ad nauseum sometimes. So today I saw Starbucks. They put out their Christmas collection. It comes out around Halloween. And they said, but they're sure somebody will be offended. They try to cover all their bases. Here I am talking about Starbucks again, that you said earlier, I'm going to offend somebody. Okay? But I'm still going to go on with my story. So, Starbucks, I love their cups every year. I love the bright red one, I guess, because it like represented Christmas to me, because that's what I celebrate. This year they had an Argyle sock. They had a red one with a stripe. They had a few other ones that try to represent every spirituality, and they said, but yet there will be somebody getting offended. And it's like, when does the offense ever stop? Everybody's always getting offended about everything. You can't do right for doing wrong all the time. Even like, seriously, Thanksgiving is not up here, because I'm like, what do we put up? We can't put up pilgrims, we'll offend somebody. Okay, I said, do we put up a turkey? I don't know, maybe people that don't eat meat. I'm like, you seriously don't. I'm like, can we just put up a sign to be thankful for the month of November? You really almost get afraid to do anything. And I don't like to be stunted and stilted in living my life, you know, because I just say, like, charge it to my head and not my heart, okay, because I don't mean to offend. Like, I can't keep up with all the offenses in the world. It's too many. It's too much. It'll drive somebody crazy. I'll be like, who, Piglet, Tigger, anxiety? It's too much. It's too much.
It's too much. Exactly, Ari.
It's too much. Too much.
We should put up leaves and fall signs.
Okay. I still get mocha frappuccino and my strawberry. Is it acai refreshers?
Acai?
I know. I think when things happen, it's brought to the attention and it's corrected. And as my mother said, and as I said a few weeks ago, all a person can say is they're sorry. What more can a person say? Once a person, the Bible says, agree with the adversary quickly. So once you admit, I've done wrong, hands up, I'm the first to say it. You know, as much as I talk and, you know, I'm known as like always saying so much, I'm the first to be, I'm very self-deprecating, which means that I don't mind finding my fault and admitting I erred right there, okay? And I'm very sorry. What more can I say other than sorry? If you don't accept my apology, well, then you're just going to have to go on, because I'm going to go on living my life. I've done the right thing. I've said I was sorry. I did not know I offended. Like right now, singing the Star Spangled Banner, like, don't say that because it's offensive. Okay, so we found the offensive lyrics. I didn't sing those. The parts I sang. And, like, I can't keep up with the offense. Okay, everybody's offended about everything, and I just cannot live my life. Like, I'm too free of a spirit to, like, to be all locked in a nervous wreck all the time. This is why everybody's always anxious on YouTube, these channels. Everybody's always suffering from anxiety and things because they try to please too many people. You gotta go on, you gotta be mature to be on YouTube and not try to please everybody, because you are not. You're gonna drive yourself crazy on the social media, and I am not having it. I am not going crazy for social media at all.
The law has spoken.
Yeah, I'm a Christian. I'm tired of people getting offended because of my Christianity. Can't please everybody, no. If you have purity of intention, that's what I say. Anyone who takes offense is projecting themselves onto you. Yeah, because people just look so deep, and everything is a huge conversation all the time, and it's not that serious, it's not that deep. And so for those of us that come from like another generation where everything was just said and done, and it just was, like I explained earlier, like all of like this racist thing, I was born, I was told I was black, I accepted it, I'm black, moving on. You know, nowadays, well, don't forget the other half of you. Like, as far as I was concerned, I listened to what my parents told me. That's what, now I'm not stupid, I said, I'm sure there is another half of me, but at this point, why am I going to be at 51 doing all this research, digging it up? It doesn't matter to me at this point. It really doesn't. What good? It doesn't concern like me having kids, any sort of genetic disorders or anything that could pop up genetically because of whatever races I could be possibly mixed with. So why does it matter? Like, I guess if people are curious with that and they want to do research and find out, some people really want to know. I don't necessarily. I've lived my life up to this point with no problems, and so I don't particularly care. And that's like just me. If I offended somebody by saying that you need to look up your other hat, like, you look it up, do the research, and come back and tell me what you think I am, okay? It didn't even look like an afro, and who cares? What Kendall wore her in an afro? How it was
an afro. She did like this kind of like big hairstyle for Vogue, and people were saying,
she was they always say appropriating. Or,
yeah, it didn't look like an afro though to me.
Yes. Oh, because Keelammy said I don't want to go back to what it was though. I always say, Keelammy, I always say when we know better, we do better, to an extent. Okay, we know better now with certain things, but like to the nth degree, like every single thing we're like just zeroing and focusing on and looking forward to being offended about something. I just don't ascribe to that. I think it's nerve-wracking, and I think I like the generation that I came from and how we lived our lives. Yes, there were lots of things that were offensive, but yet here we are, like we survived it. We don't repeat those things now. We've learned from those. But nowadays, like, it's like people just look to be offended, and I just can't live like that. That's just a miserable life. Because I said that there's a book out, the bait of Satan is the spirit of offense. Because Satan loves to keep everybody offended all the time, upset, miserable. It's serious, and so I can't live my life always offended. Kardashians, Jenners, or any of them. And I never got into that show at all.
I know we didn't. They're on like what, their 14th season or 9th season?
I just never, those voices, their voices got on my nerves. But I never.
Lady just read that book.
She did? Would say, oh my gosh, I read that book. Amazing. Right? I love that book. That book was so good. What was the author's name? But I read that book when I first got saved, and it was very eye-opening, and it opened up your eyes, like, why is everybody always getting offended about things? It really is that debate of Satan that just keep you upset and always looking to see who's offended you and who's hurt you.
John,
Bever. Yes, yeah, whatever how you pronounce his name, Bever. Those voices. Yeah, that was the book. Very good book. Yep, to each his or her own.
what's the name of the book again, Mama?
The spirit of the spirit of the
Beer.
debate of John Bevere. The debate
John
of Satan
Bevere.
is the spirit of offense, or the spirit of offense is the debate of Satan. Either or, that's what's in the title.
On another note of a spiritual book, The Shack is amazing.
Oh, okay. A little bit more forgiving, yes. Another book, what was his name? Very popular author way back, Wigglesworth. And he wrote, Smith Wigglesworth, he wrote amazing books, but one of them I really, really, really liked. What was the name of that? I'm the Google. But for those that like spiritual reading, that was very good. Who knows which one I'm talking about? Maybe Lady Jess might. The Shack, I never read The Shack. I have to find that one.
I know, we've been saying we want to get back into, like, actually reading
Yeah,
books,
I know.
like,
Please, my little heart to see you
paper
reading the other
books.
day. Just flipping the page, flicking your finger and flipping the page. I like that. Like, you don't see that. You always see everybody like this. They say we're going to have long chins, I'm going to have double chins, triple chins, because all you people do is just look down and you're distorting your neck.
yeah.
For those of us,
It was nice to, like, put my phone down
Yeah.
and, like,
Keep your
read a
head
book.
up,
Like,
yes.
I like that. I've been doing
Mhm.
that at night, and, like, in my free time, I'll just pick up the book I'm reading and read it.
Divine Revelation of Hell is good. There's Winnie the Pooh. All right, let me say what that was.
Okay, I'm roasting again.
I know, right?
These hoods.
Let me see. Any other good titles come up there?
106 Andy, that's what I'm reading. That series just makes me happy.
It does. I
So
know.
I'm reading Harry Potter. I get so lost in those books.
Yeah, we had our Harry Potter conversation a few weeks ago, and to each his own. Again, my opinion may be popular, may not be popular. I wasn't saying it for either way. I just said people have very strong opinions about that in the Christian faith, and that's their opinion. To me, it brought recognition to reading to my household. My kids didn't like reading. A lot of kids these days don't pick up a book, but that was the book that opened up the adventure for them to read. And at that point, I was very happy. My children were in public school. You have no control over the curriculum in public school, whereas maybe in Christian schools you might be able to negotiate or something. But he was in a public school, and that was the book du jour because that was the year the movie was coming out. So he was in 4th grade, and I was appalled. I couldn't believe it when I went to back to school night, and the teacher held it up thinking it was a treat that we're taking the kids to see the movie. They don't know it yet, but in November, the first Harry Potter movie was coming out, and we're going to read this. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, because I was in the church that totally, don't even mention the word Harry Potter. Now, what am I doing? We're going to church, they're against Harry Potter, and now my son has to read it in school, okay? And so I'm not one of those that like write notes and say, my son is going to be in his classroom and he's not going to read. Like, no. I get along to get along, okay? And so that's...
Good night, Diasha. Good night, 106. Yeah. 106 Andy, start it. Start number 1.
Oh.
Good.
So that's so what I did was, as a parent, I said, okay, now let me read it with him. Since I have no control of the curriculum, let me as a parent see what they are reading and what they're teaching, and then I can kind of like sort this out with him. All right, and so that's what I did, and we loved Harry Potter at that point. We absolutely loved Harry Potter. Went to all book openings, all movies, and have been fans of Harry Potter ever since. And that's...
If you like the movies but never read the books, definitely read the books.
Yeah.
Most of the time, books are better than the movie. And definitely in Harry Potter's case, you definitely get more detail in the books than in the movies. I think because they switched the director like 3 times. So you can tell the differences in the movies.
And they switched Dumbledore, right?
They switched Dumbledore once. Yeah, the first one died, I think.
Okay.
And they had to get a second one.
Yeah. And I didn't think he could pull it off, but it wasn't seamless.
No,
no,
the first Dumbledore was very Dumbledore-ish. He was like...
He was kinder.
He was calm and kind. The second one was all aggressive in the third movie when he came out. Like, that's when they switched directors. So the first and second one are Harry Potter-ish to me. And then by the third movie, something was off. everything was off.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
It was, yeah. The books are way better.
Yeah, books are, I think, always though.
Yeah.
And
But people are signing out. A lot of people are saying
all right, so
good night. We have to say good night too because
you have editing to do, and I have
work
sleeping to do.
Yeah, basically. You have write-ups to write.
Yes. Do I?
You have to do the write-up.
Okay. Yeah. That's just.
When you guys read our description box, all the write-ups in our videos, you do the write-ups.
I do the write-ups.
That's your job.
That's my gift.
That's your gift for writing.
I just literally pull it off the top of my head. I love to write. I'm an author, guys, if you didn't know. And I always say I always give myself extra titles, but I am. I do write. I totally am. I own that. Oh man, I just got here. That's why you have to be on time.
Ma.
But we shall return next week. Okay. All right. Lift your head.
Oh, nice.
Good night, Dre Richards. Good night, all. All right.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. I'm gonna push the magic button. All right. All right. Love y'all.
You have to give them a few seconds to say good night.
Or
Type their good
everybody saying
nights.
their good nights to everybody. Okay. Don't worry. I'll be on next week. Okay. We'll
Set
look
your
for
clocks
you.
back tomorrow night. Wait, do we save an hour?
Let me see. Spring up, fall back. That's the way I always remember it. Fall. So right now it is
Fall
10:41.
back.
Oh, see, guys, we still would have another hour. It would be only 9:41. The night would still be young for those of us that never go to sleep. Okay, I'm the friend that never goes to sleep. So it would only be 9:41 right now.
Alright, can you pose with your hat? Actually, no, we'll take a picture when we're done, so I can get the thumbnail for this live video.
Please look. Good night, but I won't be going to sleep. Set the clocks back. Yeah. Is it? I thought it's normally like is it a Saturday going into a Sunday? It's not tonight, right?
Yes, because we would always get like an extra.
That's when you
hour for
really
church.
know the seasons are changing. Like now, it's going to get dark earlier. Yeah, and sometimes that really affects people. Have you guys heard of SAD, the seasonal affliction disorder, where that time change really affects people emotionally? That waking up when it's dark and going to sleep when it's dark, it's just too much. And it really mentally affects some people. Oh, it's 9:41 in Tennessee right now. Oh, Sunday at 2 a.m., right. Okay. All right, guys, it's been fun.
It's been fun. Video
Learn
out
it.
tomorrow, hopefully bright and early
Definitely.
in the morning.
Oh, okay.
You'll
Yeah.
wake up to a video.
I mean, you'll be up all night. Lord willing.
Maybe I have to get like a 20-minute power nap first, and then edit this video. Can I do that?
Daylight saving time ends. Yeah, of course. Like, I'm thinking you're going all night. Like, it'll be out tomorrow at some point. Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. See you guys next week. Bye, guys. Love y'all. I click the button.
You want to click the button?
As Ted.
Go ahead.
Ted. Oh, God, I need some highlights, girl. This is aging me. I can't. You're going to see me. I'm going to like Marilyn Monroe next week. Okay, I'll have some blonde in my hair.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Just full slabbing it.
No, I'm not.
No?
No, I am not doing that.
Okay.
All right. Good night, guys.